Hey all, J-Man here. I just wanted to tell you about beardedshirts.com. It's a great place to get a lot of cool superhero shirts and other merchandise. You can scroll, they've always got sales on. As you can see, they've got these really cool print all over shirts, which I really love. That's Eddie, the founder of the site. And if you're looking for stuff, all you got to do is you click on the search here and you can type in all over. And that's going to show you the all over prints, which are really, really cool. Look at that. You got Legion of Superheroes, you got Brave and the Bold, you got JSA, you got Superman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, all kinds of stuff. So check out beardedshirts.com. Hey guys, welcome to Earth's Mightiest Mondays. This is the Avengers stream. Every Monday we're doing more Avengers talk. We're going in order. We're going based off the Kindle / Comixology Masterworks digital versions. So I'm just going in that order for now. If things come up, like I know Avengers Defenders War is like a super awesome crossover. I already read that before. So we'll probably get to that. But we're just going in order now. So tonight's going to be 33, 34, 35, 36 of Avengers. Let's talk about what's coming up, though. This Wednesday, simultaneous streaming. We're going to simultaneously stream this from my channel, but it's primarily on the Action Elite, which is we're going to be talking about Abraxas, Guardian of the Universe, whose poster is way better than its movie. But anyways, the poster is neat. And it does have a balding hero. So that's very promising for all of the follically challenged people. You can also be a futuristic bounty hunter who's lived 10,000 years if you're bald, like Abraxas is. And I will say that Sven-Ole Thorsen, who plays Secundus, has an awesome name. And he is super awesome in this movie. He's like the best. This Friday, we're doing episode 2 of Iron Fist. So this is covering Marvel Premiere 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're doing different numbers of issues. Last time we did 6. Today, this week we're just doing 5. It's an odd number issue count, and we're trying to finish it all before May 23rd, because we're going to start Star Wars on May 23rd. So we need to finish Iron Fist by then. So that's why I've got weird numbering on these Iron Fist streams. So 5 issues this Friday for Iron Fist. On Sunday, something really special. We're going to be talking about the toys of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So I was able to get some of these He-Man books. So we've got them in hardcover, but I was able to get a lot of them through Kindle. And we're going to look at all of the toys. And it's going to be Sean and Charlie joining me on Sunday to talk about those toys from He-Man. That's going to be really exciting. Let's thank the Super Friends. These are the channel members. So we thank them on every stream. So Dan, Sean, Stephen, Brennan, Mark D, RR, Philip Story, Digger Jim, Quagnar, and Just Joe. And we always thank Clobberin Times, who is our friend Mike Alonso. Everyone puts a CT in the chat for Mondays because he loved the Avengers. He definitely would have been here with us for this. So we do miss him, and we always shout him out at the beginning of all of our live streams. Even if he doesn't like the thing we're talking about, we're just going to shout him out anyways because he's a super friend. So that's it. All right. Let's bring Sean in.
Hey.
Hello. Avengers Assemble. Joe Dog was here first. What's up? You just got the super. Oh, yes. I've got that on Blu-ray as well. Yeah, that is a very good series. That's very cool. Clobberin Time, CT, thank you, FK. I appreciate it. The back seater is here. Javengers, Jassemble, yeah, all of that, all the J stuff. That's just, and of course, Mohammed is here with a CT and a heart. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Sean, hey Sean, and another CT. We're all just like that. We're all caught up. I'd like to remind everybody that this is also being streamed simultaneously to Sean's channel and mine. So if you're not subscribed to Sean and you're watching on my channel, please subscribe to Sean. And if you're watching on Sean's channel and not subscribed to me, then please subscribe to me, and I'll put the links up shortly. You have read Uncanny X-Men, and it is awesome. Well, for sure. For sure, it's awesome. Mastermind got what he deserved, and I'm reading a lot of Uncanny X-Men this week. That's good. I am reading this week Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. I've posted post dated 2 Howling Commandos videos. I stumbled upon this on the Kindle app, and I've got 2 epic collections of Sergeant Fury, and I've read 0. I don't count G.I. Joe as a military comic. It's kind of a fantasy military, but it was more military in the beginning.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't really count G.I. Joe as that, but I'm talking straight, like, military where you can't, basically, well, yeah.
Yeah, like a Fury, not so much as Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock was actual combat stories.
Right. Sergeant, yeah.
Science fiction and stuff.
Well, not yet, anyways.
Okay.
But in any case, it doesn't matter. The point is that I haven't read very many military comics, even if you include G.I. Joe. Yeah. I've not read that many. So I started with this one, and it's very cool. Jack Kirby, Stan Lee. So I thought, let's post some videos. I've only got 2 so far. They're gonna premiere in a few weeks, so you guys can let me know what you think of those, and then I can do more. I'm really enjoying them actually a lot. They're pretty cool. Yeah. I'm learning all the characters now, and I guess some of them die because I know that there's other characters that I haven't seen in the Howling Commandos, so I'm assuming some of them are going to die. And then even the movie First Avenger had other guys that are commandos, but they're not in this comic. So I'm like, well, I'm assuming the roster, like Dum Dum, everyone knows Dum Dum. Like there's like the generic guys that people know. And then there's like weird guys. It's like, oh, who's this character? It's like, oh, he's not going to be around. And who's this guy? Right. So it's like, I know Pinky comes in and he's like this, like, kind of, snooty guy, and he's not around yet. So like these kind of guys haven't shown up yet.
Right.
G.I. Joe is 20 minutes into the future.
Yeah, with this technology, yeah.
It's about 20 minutes into the future, yeah.
Well, Larry Hama subscribed to all the gun magazines, and so he was like cutting edge. He put them into the comic and everything, so.
That is cool. That is very cool. Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at some Avengers.
Avengers.
All right, so
awesome.
Avengers assemble. Captain
America. Yeah.
Captain America. Hawkeye. Vision. Iron Man. You can't escape. You'll be the one escaping. I don't know. That was the weirdest. I really like that game. Yeah. I have it on Sega Genesis complete. And I had the pin. And it came with the Captain America pin.
Oh, wow.
Everyone lost that pin. And I was like, oh, I've got the pin, baby. You know. That,
Genesis had the better version. I bought the Super Nintendo one, no pin, and the hit detection was crappy. Like, it was a crappy game. And I was like, what the hell? The Genesis one is way better than this.
Anyway, Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
And they truly do.
Ravenscroft is here. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Look at this. So this is continuing the Serpents, who are racing drivers, race car drivers.
Yeah.
And they were pissed off at our soon-to-be or future Goliath, who is a minority, and they didn't like him, but they also didn't like other foreigners. They probably wouldn't like Quicksilver or Scarlet Witch. I don't think they'd make the cut.
No.
Skeptic is here. He owns almost every Metroid game, more than games and comics. Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you watch Carl Jobst's coverage of the rating about the video game scamming and ratings? It's awesome.
No.
Many times. Anyways, so I think that's everybody. I think we've caught everybody up. So let's do it. Avengers number 33.
All right, let me get to it.
Yeah.
Avengers, volume only, number 33. Release date is August 9th, 1966, and the cover date is October 1966. Does it have the cover? Oh, Don Heck did the cover art.
What the heck?
Written by Stan Lee, penciled by Don Heck and Jack Kirby, inked by Don Heck, colored by Stan Goldberg, and lettered by Art Simic. And I mean, I was gonna do the roll call or whatever. It's Captain America, Hawkeye, Goliath, and Wasp, and Black
Yeah.
Widow is kind of in the periphery. So
No, Goliath is really tall. FK, come on, he's just a tall. He's a tall man here. So they captured Captain America, and they forced him to watch Phase 4 of the MCU, and so he's been tortured. This not.
yeah, he's like
You
he's like
must watch
8
all of
millimeters
Phase
or
4.
something. Yeah, he's like
Even Black Panther 2, especially Black Panther 2.
Wakanda forever.
Man, I can't.
Eternals? Oh my god. Phase 4 is the worst.
Not the Eternals. No.
Not the Eternals. Yeah.
The Eternals, as Clobberin would say it. Where's
Yeah.
Quicksilver? Yeah, he's there. So previous issues for to catch you guys up. Wanda and Quicksilver went over to get to because they felt their powers were draining or something.
Yeah.
So they went to their homeland to rekindle. I don't know, to replenish their powers.
Yeah.
So they're going to come back.
They'll come back tonight. Yeah.
They'll be back tonight.
Yeah.
Goliath / Ant-Man, whatever. Hank Pym is trapped as a really tall guy, and he can't decrease his size or increase his size without risk to himself. He could die if he does it too many times. So he's kind of stuck in this limbo. So he picked up what's the guy? Bill
Monster.
Foster, who is going to eventually be Goliath, and he's helping him try to cure this thing. In the meantime, the serpents here have been beating up minority groups and beating up people, and they beat up Bill, and they captured Captain America, and they're trying to force the Avengers to be on their side.
Side with them,
yeah.
And then they do side with them. Dun dun dun.
They do side with them, and then that's it. And then Avengers gets canceled because no one liked it after that, and then that's it.
Yeah.
It's weird that they made a movie based on a comic that only lasted 33 issues.
It's strange. Yeah,
strange. All right, so there's Captain America on a yellow wall. I don't know why that's yellow, but and it looks like it's like sideways or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Bill Foster doesn't get trapped on a congested LA freeway. Yeah. You kind of have to wonder why Hank was thinking naming his identity after a dude famous for getting beaten by someone weaker than him. Yeah, Bill, Black Goliath, and Giant Man later. Yeah. So Bill will be Black Goliath, because he's black. That's
how they rolled back then. Black.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Black Racer, right?
Yeah. Black Racer. Yeah, I really liked Black Racer. He was awesome. All right, so Captain America is getting shocked, and this is like Rambo Part 2 or whatever. If it's yellow, they must have done this.
But they're trying to brainwash them into believing what they believe. But it's Captain America, so the real one, not another.
Well, there's gonna be a hashtag fake Captain America coming up.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. There is a fake Captain America.
Yeah.
So they're trying to brainwash him. Here comes the man of the hawk. Eyes of the hawk. Speed. They should have called they could have had Hawkeye. They could have had Puma Speed. They could have had and then Brave Star would have been just ripping everyone off. It's
Native American character, man.
Yeah.
You forgot.
Oh yeah, Brave Star is good.
Yeah, it's cool. I've been watching some episodes. Ever since we went through the He-Man stuff, I was like, this is a good show too, and I've been watching
nice.
There's some shocking stuff. Well, maybe
we should do what we will do eventually. We'll do Brave Star.
Yeah.
I own it all, so I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm just so pumped for Transformers now. That's the thing. I'm right into it. All I care about is Transformers. And you ain't even fit to call yourself an Avenger. What? Okay, so drama.
I'm upset with them for siding with the Sons of the Serpent or whatever. But the thing is, or what is it called? No, Yeah, Sons of the Serpent, right?
I just wrote serpents because I didn't understand. I don't know what their name is.
It's not the Serpent Society. It's the Sons of the Serpent. That's
Right. Okay. So
yeah,
Sons of the Serpent, yeah, which are
yeah.
not the Serpent Society, which
But the
is
thing
not.
is, Hank won't explain his plan. like, like obviously he's bluffing, right? So
Yeah, this is the thing where the reader picks up more than the characters do. Like,
yeah,
so Goliath has told the Sons of the Serpent that, yeah, we'll side with you, we'll vouch for you
yeah,
at this press conference.
yeah,
And Hawkeye's like, well, Goliath, you're a bunch of trash. Like, why are you siding with these guys? And clearly, Goliath isn't, because Bill Foster was under his protection when they beat him up. So
yeah,
Goliath is actually the most pissed at the Sons of the Serpent or whatever. He hates them. He hates them more than anyone else because they beat up his friend.
yeah,
So clearly, he's bluffing or has a master plan in place. But Hawkeye and Captain America have been fighting for at least whenever Hawkeye joined, they've been fighting this entire time. But Hawkeye and Captain America have sort of patched things up a little bit. So
yeah.
Hawkeye, being the hot-headed guy, has to now argue with someone. So in this issue, he's arguing with Goliath.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
hey, Archibald, how's it going? It's the Confederation of Serpents. Okay.
Serpent-based
Characters. Okay.
Yeah, J-Man doesn't know what the Confederacy is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
The
I don't know what that is.
Confederacy, it's the Civil War. The
Oh,
Confederacy.
okay. Yeah. Then I know.
Confederacy was the South or whatever.
Yeah. Jonah Hex, where Jonah Hex fought.
We're Canadian guys.
Yeah, I barely know my own
that,
thing.
Like, everyone knows American history. Is like...
Yeah, I barely know Canadian history. I can't learn another history now. I was good at Egyptian. I was good with my top subjects were Egyptian history. So I know more about ancient Egypt than I do about America.
Yeah.
And Canada. And my specialty in geography was South America. So I actually know more about South America than Canada or the US, and I know more about ancient Egypt than I know than I know about Canada or the US. I probably know more about Roman history also than, but this is why this is not a history channel. This is Sean is Canadian.
What channel should I pick? I'm Canadian.
What channel should I pick? The ancient Egyptian channel? Guys, this could have been a completely different stream tonight.
Yeah.
It would have been the pros and cons of the Middle Kingdom. Well, they did have.
What's the view counts on these? Whoa!
I don't think anyone's going to be tuning in for the Middle Kingdom, Middle Kingdom Mondays.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, that's actually kind of cool. They're basically the cool kids club. Yes, they're basically the cool kids club. These guys. Okay, so they get into a little scuffle here. It's up to Waspy here to be like, okay, guys, come on, like, why are you guys being such goofs?
Hawkeye, we bluffed them so we could have a cliffhanger for the last issue.
Didn't you read the last issue, Hawkeye?
Yeah.
It got decent views on J-Man's channel. If you missed it, go watch the live stream.
I know you're hard of hearing, which isn't really a thing right now, but
that is true.
Yeah.
He is hard of hearing. Yes, that's not. Yeah, that hasn't. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Yeah, there you go. We can talk about the romance of the. Exactly. Let's do it. Okay. So this stupid thing gives them their this is like the technology of the serpents who gives them their orders and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so we're cutting back to these guys. Now this guy here, this guy is
his name is General Red Herring. That's his
No, he's not a red herring. It's the truth. It's not a red.
No. Why would they even cut back to this guy? What's the point of this
guy? General Red Herring. Why are you in this comic? Well, you see, there'll be a reveal at the end. His name is General Chen, so you can guess where he's from.
Yeah. But they don't say there's like an Asian country. It's like,
right. They don't say China? They don't really say where it's from, but you know what they mean. General Chen, you're from an Asian country. and you're appearing randomly in this comic for no reason now. Are you going to turn out to be special at the end? No, not at all. I'm just a general. I'm just a general. I'm
just a general all around general.
All around general. All right. I believe you. Yeah. Don't let me down, General. Don't become the main villain of this thing. All right. So there's Bill Foster. Okay, guys, what are we gonna do here? We got it. So is this the one where he actually kind of says, "Don't even bother"? No. Maybe I think that was last. Or was it this issue?
Is it not this issue?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
I like Bill Foster.
Yeah.
I thought Bill Foster was a very solid character. He's very cool because he's like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, these guys are dicks. Like, just let it be. But that's not gonna happen because it's a comic about action.
Well, no, he thinks that he really did side with the Serpents, and then Janet Van Dyne's like, "Oh, why'd you have to do that?" He's like, "Well, you know what? Like, after all this, we'll make up and shit. Whatever, man."
Yeah, well, he has to. Look, Goliath had no choice really because they're going to kill Captain America.
Yeah.
So he had to buy time. You know what I'm saying? And that was really what he did. What are you, a general of general? I'm a general of generals. Because general. Oh my God, General Shaw. Be Chow or General Chow. Okay, so there's Captain America now. He's all good, and now there's the press conference, and all these people are here saying we can't wait to see what the Avengers say about the Serpents. And some people are saying I think the Serpents are trash, and some people think no, the Serpents are kind of cool. And one guy's like saying, why would you trust any secret society based on snakes that you know they're going to be weird? And someone's like, yeah, that's true. But anyway.
But there's a guy, and this is a running theme, there's a guy there that's like, well, if the Avengers are with them, then they're not so bad, right? You know, it's like they haven't even said anything yet. And he's like, you know, I trust that then.
Well, last issue, the press the UN or whatever, called them and they said, no, we're not going to go with you guys because we're going to side with the Serpents or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's rumors that the Avengers are going to endorse the Serpents. And there are some people who are saying, well, if the Avengers are endorsing them, then yeah, maybe they're not so bad guys anyways. All right. So this is a split the party type of situation here where you don't do it in D&D, but you do it in comics because it is neat. Hawkeye goes off on his own with Black Widow goes into this cloud, and he basically sees that the cloud, it's not Galactus. This isn't 2007. The cloud isn't Galactus, but it is housing the Serpents. So he's going to go up there and do a mission on his own with her help. The crazy, amazing J-Man. How's it going, dude? Hey guys, how's it going? I do like your name, the crazy, amazing. All right. So Hawkeye's going up in there. I already said that. Okay, so he comes into the base here, the floating base of the Serpents, and he starts shooting the arrows. Boom, thuck. I love Hawkeye. One of my favorites. Probably in my first 3 or 4 tattoos. I can't remember what number, but he was one of my first ones. I love Hawkeye. One of my favorites. He just looks cool. I like archery. All right. So here comes Goliath. Everyone's waiting. What's he going to say? Something wonderful? No. That was Superman and Superman 4. All right, listen up, you screwheads. No, all right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. To them, you're not a bad person, only if you're white Anglo. Yeah, right, if you're white. That's right. Someone is messaging me. 1 second.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not an important thing.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Ant-Man. I'm sorry, I am Goliath. It's like
I am Yellow Jacket. I mean, I am.
Come on, I'm not Yellow Jacket yet. You're not Yellow Jacket yet. Oh crap! Yeah, okay. It's just I was just toying with that idea.
Yeah.
Throwing that name out as what do you guys think?
Giant Man, Goliath,
Giant Man, Ant-Man,
and Yellow Jacket. I don't know if there's any more.
I am Iron Man. I was slightly disappointed with that, but we'll have to talk about that another time. I like having the identity. Anyways, Okay, so look at these guys. Here's all your generic people. Oh, I don't know. I knew it. I was right about the serpents. Goliath proved it in the best way possible. Goliath is saying that they're trash. So Goliath came up there and said they're all a bunch of a-holes and losers.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, I told you they're trash people. It's like Goliath just said they're trash. And then Captain America came in and was like, no, Goliath is trash. I'm Captain America. I'm the real Captain America. In no way, shape, or form am I an imposter. I'm the real, legitimate Captain America, Steve Rogers, and I endorse the serpent, the sons of the serpent. And Goliath is the fake Goliath. And everyone's like, boo, oh, what's going on?
No,
So,
we fully believe you. There wouldn't be an opportunity for any sort of like shenanigans here.
gosh, if this is in 2025, this would have been on all over Twitter, and people would have been like, oh, that's not the real Captain America.
And it's like, oh, conspiracy, the TikTok conspiracies, like
Conspiracies, yeah. Conspiracies in a minute, or it's all video shorts. This is a conspiracy.
Yeah,
so some people believe it.
Yeah, everyone's a lizard person.
Yeah,
apparently.
I am a lizard person. I'm gonna keep it to
Me
yourself.
too. If you look at these eyes, the whole stream, you're gonna see them go whoom, like that.
Yeah, and I've hidden little messages in every single one of my videos, so please go back and watch everything. And if you hit the like and comment on every video, it reveals more of the mystery.
Yes. If you subscribe, the more subscribers, the more revelations are.
Yes, that technology is amazing that way. Yeah. Don't even get me started on super chats now. So okay, they're flipping around here.
Yeah.
Zap, fat. Oh no, they're shooting fat at him. That's not good. Wasp is going around. So basically all hell breaks loose here.
Dun, dun.
We didn't talk about the art. It looks. I really like the colors. It looks good. It's very crisp. This looks like your good classic Marvel art. Your kind of your house
it's
art.
Don Heck, and I always thought. Well, they say Don Heck and Kirby. I guess Kirby filled in for a couple of the pages or something. But Don Heck looks like he's trying to be Kirby in these Avengers issues, because when he was doing Iron Man, it looked a lot moodier. Like a lot more shadowing and stuff.
I like this. This looks good to me. This looks like a good, it looks like, okay, it's not Jack Kirby, but it's like pretty good.
It's good, yeah.
I like Don Heck.
Crisp and clear, yeah.
Yeah, I like Don Heck. I like, everything here is good. So yeah, more action here. Obviously, you could tell by us joking that Captain America is an imposter. But while you're reading this comic, you're actually starting to consider the fact that maybe he was brainwashed.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
The comic is telling you he's either brainwashed or something's weird. The comic they're not trying to make it a surprise. They are telling you that there's something off with Captain America, and Goliath is the real Goliath. We know that he's the real Goliath.
Well, no, but they give it away in the next few panels where it's like he's like, oh, I'm not the real Captain America and all that stuff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like we couldn't brainwash him, so we just got this guy just some asshole to play Captain America.
Yeah. So. Yeah, first they have to have their big fight, of course. Wasp shooting her stinging stuff, and here. So now we cut back to Hawkeye, who's causing this diversion upstairs. Yeah. There's Black Widow. Now we didn't know that Black Widow had joined him. That was kind of neat. I gave it away, but in the comic you didn't really know.
No.
All right, so now the real Captain America, who is naked because they took his clothes. So this naked guy is Captain America, or is Steve Rogers, and the Captain America is one of the serpents.
Yeah.
You got the shield back though. Yeah. Captain America. Pretty clever, eh, Serpy? Trying to sway the crowd with a phony Captain America. But Goliath saw through your little ruse and tipped the rest of us off. Anyway, we can talk the whole thing out over as soon as the warden allows you to have visitors. Look at this. The serpent guy's this main guy's mask is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, make that Legends or whatever.
Yeah, where's the Marvel Legends of this of the serpent leader, who we don't know who it is. We're not sure who it is.
It's definitely not that general.
Is the
I'm definitely not the son of the serpent.
General, why are you in this comic? Listen, I'm just a general. I'm not the serpent commander. Wherever you see serpents, you're going to see this face.
Yeah, see that.
I'm the serpent
I
commander.
am the serpent commander. When you see a serpent, you see this fucking face.
Okay, so
He makes that shit work. Anyway.
yeah, so there's the serpent man.
Yeah.
And here comes Black Widow from behind. Yes.
From behind. Spear.
Spear. My God, Black Widow just took his head off. Okay, so Skacked, he skacked him. A little bit of skacking going on.
Oh, I've been skacked.
Damn it, I've been skacked.
Yeah.
This whole ship is being skacked.
Yeah.
This whole ship is quivering. It's starting to move, but who's doing it? It's like, well, they removed his mask. And turns out it was General Chen. And I thought, you know what? I was pretty shocked. I was like, wow, it's General Chen.
There's no other. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode. Like, there's no other suspect.
Yeah, there's no other suspect.
Oh, Van Crothers, the only other new character in this episode.
They should have that where like that, like one of the Scooby people become like omniscient or something, and they're like, wait a minute, we haven't met anyone else. It's probably just him.
This guy, yeah.
It's this guy. There's no one else in this show. There's only one character. Like,
yeah, only one new guy. Yeah.
Kids feel good. You know what the magic of Scooby-Doo is that little kids, it's so obvious for little kids to figure out, and they feel as though they're intelligent and they can solve a mystery. They're like, oh, I knew it was that guy. Yeah, I called it, you know. It's very smart. They're very intelligent. This is the thing. This is the modern shows that aren't like this. It's actually very smart in its setup. It's done in such a way that, yeah, obviously it's that character. And when kids solve it, they're really pumped and they feel very empowered. Like, yeah, I solved that, man. That was that was a good one. You know, did you guess that one? I was like, no, I didn't guess it. Wow, that's great. You know.
Yeah, it's like, all right, Timmy. Yeah, I know that was great.
Yeah, Timmy, I didn't guess it at all.
Yeah.
Gee, couldn't guess it. Like, all right.
And what was the reason? Was some land grab thing? It's always like, you know, they dress up as a ghost to scare people off the land or something.
Yeah. You thought it'd be an Adolf clone?
Oh yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, I would have gotten it away with it too if it wasn't for those meddling Avengers. Hey, Edward, how's it going? Thanks for coming on. All right, so they got him.
Yeah, Heatmonger was Adolf. I remember that.
Oh,
he was a mask guy, and then when they took it off, it was Adolf.
That was awesome. Yeah, Hatemonger. Yeah, that was awesome. The living laser. Okay, this living laser. Oh, let's put it. Hold on. What's the? Okay, let me put a poll up. Hold on. Let me do a poll. Just do 3 options here. Let's say best baddie of the night. I'm going to say, I guess, General Serpent, maybe. General Serpent. Living laser. And who's the third guy tonight?
The Ultroids or whatever.
Ultroids.
What do they call
it? There's a guy it's like Axar or something. I'll just say Ultroids.
Yeah.
Ultroids. There you go. Living Lasers, a double feature tonight. So I put a poll up. You guys can, if you've read these or you already know who you want to pick, you can pick now or you can wait till we're finished. This living laser guy, holy crap! Like he kind of I don't know if this is his first appearance, but this guy like came out of nowhere and then got a 2-book deal. Like, what is going on here? Like,
yeah, they're like, So Avengers Volume Only number 34. This was fuck's sake. This is released in September 8th, 1966. Cover date is November 1966. Original price was 12 cents. The writer is Stan Lee, penciled by Don Heck, inked by Don Heck as well, colored by Stan Goldberg, lettered by Artie Simic. It's Captain America, Hawkeye, Goliath, and Wasp for now, and first appearance of Living Laser, Arthur Parks.
Yeah. I guess there's other living lasers.
Sometimes they do other guys, but bars
Now
are
you're playing with power. Yes, that's right. The living laser. This is a cool. I kind of like this cover. It's very like I feel like there's like a lot going on, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Message. My phone's charging. I always charge my phone during streams because I know I'm not going to be on it. So then I forgot to turn the volume off. So now we're just going to have to hear these messages dinging every 5 seconds. The living laser. You see this man? What do you say? You see this guy right here? This guy's pretty awesome. He's robbing a bank right now. He's shooting shit. He's blasting the way through everything. Pretty cool.
Yeah, he finagles himself into 2 issues.
Two book deal. It's like, where are the police? Come out with your hands up or we're going to kick down the door.
Dun.
Where is he? Where's this guy? What's going on here? Where'd he go? This guy, like, there's no one here. This guy, like, has, like, some kind of laser. Like, and he cut through the roof and he cut through the roof with some sort of laser. My God, that laser, it's almost like it's alive. The living laser. No.
He goes back the bonds he stole or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't even bother. He threw them away.
Yeah.
He throws away the money.
He chose a nice green and orange ensemble. The purple is missing, but that's okay. Green, orange, and purple are their villain colors.
Yep. I like he looks cool.
Yeah.
Like I could see them doing a really, like really pumping this guy up with like modern kind of technology and stuff, like having cool, weapons and everything.
Yeah.
Captain America without his mask, a lot of the times he does wear it in these comics. Yeah. Mostly we see him with the mask on, but he's got it off for this one. Now that the serpents are beat up, we can all take a breather. No.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't the whole issue, buddy.
Captain America, do you read comics? Like
page 2 or whatever.
Like, yeah, I don't think on page 3 you're going to be taking a vacation or whatever. Like, so he wants to go see Black Widow because he likes her. Hawkeye loves Black Widow. Hawkeye.
In 10 years, Black Widow will be with Daredevil. So,
yeah, it happened in comics. Me. It's green, orange, purple because they're the secondary. Yeah, they're the secondary villains. Yeah, the colors. Yeah, they're all secondary colors. I'm a primary color. Yeah, but Hawkeye's purple. But Hawkeye was a villain before, right? So
yeah, that's true.
Oh, breaking the molds.
First time I saw Hawkeye and Black Widow was the Iron Man Viewmaster reels, and they were villains in that. And Black Widow was this version of
Black Widow,
yeah.
Her and Hawkeye both have the same masks.
Right.
Hers is just more like like almost like glasses. You can remove them or whatever.
Yeah.
You have an election next week. I do. I know what I'm voting for. And I watched the 2-hour debate. It was very good. It was actually a very good, and everybody was civil for like 99% of it. And the French guy was very funny. French accents insulting people is awesome. If I had a French accent, I would only insult people. Like, other than that, nobody cares about Quebec. But like,
only Quebec. Well, he can only run in Quebec. It's so stupid. They have so many people that they can sway the national vote with just like people in their own province, and that's it. Like I can't vote for the Bloc Québécois because I'm in Ontario. Yeah.
Right.
So dumb. Anyway.
Pourquoi? No.
Sorry, it's smart. I don't know.
You should have said pourquoi. No.
Pourquoi? Well, because they go pourquoi.
Tell me now. Why, Janet Van Dyne? How's it going? Got the 2 ladies meeting up here.
Yeah.
So this is the president of the bank here.
Yeah.
This woman's talking about Arthur Parks. So that's her ex-boyfriend, Arthur Parks, my ex-loser boyfriend. It's like, oh, he's a loser. Yeah, all he did all day was play with lasers and stuff. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Hey, Comic Relief Crusaders
Hey,
here.
Comic Relief.
Our Transformers expert.
Transformers.
Check out Comic Relief Crusaders channel. I'll put a link up in there for you guys.
Yeah, the reason why Janet Van Dyne knows this girl is because she's rich as shit too. So, like, the rich people know each other.
All you rich pukes have to get together, eh? You pieces of crap. Check out his channel. Link is in the chat right now, so make sure you're subscribed to Comic Relief Crusader. What did I miss here? Since you're coming, I haven't seen you since you're coming out party yet. Superman's truth, justice, and for the American way, and the man of tomorrow. Yes, he stands for all of that.
A better tomorrow, right?
A better tomorrow. Yeah, why doesn't he say? Oh yeah. They changed that. I forgot.
Yeah.
They changed it.
And it's like on the top of the comics now, like in the.
Cover. Oh, is it really? I didn't even notice.
It
that.
was the last issue I read.
I didn't notice that.
Just recently. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I mean, being Canadian, it never really bothered me that he said American way. I didn't really think of it as like a negative.
Some people, I guess, are ashamed of their own nation, but it's like it always meant to. It's soft power, right? It's like Captain America and Superman are awesome, and they're all about morals and values.
Yeah,
and we grew up with that, so it's like
I didn't think I didn't. I didn't. I think what people are hearing in their heads is like, oh, he's saying. What was that?
No, it's just water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, people seem to they're getting upset thinking like he's saying, oh, I'm against something or whatever. It's like, that's not what I interpreted.
No.
Like, I never thought he's saying, oh, I'm only for America. Like, I didn't think, like he said American way, which is to say that the system of values that were established in America, those are the values that he's fighting for. Like, I didn't think like, oh, he's saying America's awesome and Canada sucks or something.
No, but that's not what the people who want to erase that think. They just don't believe in American values.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, too bad. Believe in it then. Well, then move.
I'm not even in your country, and I believe.
I'm not even. Listen, if you don't like the American way, why are you still there? Like, go anywhere else. And I'm not even sad to say I'm Canadian, so I don't care. You can stay if you want, but and if you think Canada's trash, okay, take it easy, man. See you later. Like, I don't need you.
Who thinks Canada's trash? Like,
I don't need. I'm gonna send some shit over to your guys. I'm sending some shit south. You can deal with it. There's a lot of people that piss me off here. I'm gonna send them all your way. You guys can figure it out. It's time I send some guys your way. I'm taking back some of our better people. I'm taking back some of our Comic Relief Crusader knows he's Canadian. We're taking back our good guys, and we're sending you some of the shitty people that we don't like around here. You guys can figure it out. It's not my problem anymore. Anyways, so okay, back to Living Lasers. This is the Living Laser. I've never really seen it done this way. Usually he's just kind of usually these villains are just kind of like sprung up upon us, but this guy's got like an interesting little backstory. He sees Janet and he actually falls in love with her and forgets about that girl, which is hilarious. It's like he literally just sees someone else like, oh, Janet, Janet, whoa, I'm going after her. It's like, really? Like, what the heck? So anyways, he's got the big roll of cash, but he puts on his Living Laser outfit. He's like, I will impress her with the Living Laser. Nobody wants to recognize that Janet is wearing Wasp. Oh my God, was she wearing Wasp?
I thought they knew that. I thought they knew she was the Wasp.
Yeah. Does anyone in the chat know if was her identity? Was it revealed? I don't remember. We took a break from Avengers, and I don't remember if it was revealed. Because everyone associates with 60s Marvel. Okay, that's different. Yeah, back here 70s retcons. Yeah, it could be 70s more iconic. Okay, 1812. Yeah, the War of 1812. Common Decency. Common Decency. Yeah, Common Decency. Exactly. Is the best Wasp. I don't care what anyone says. Colleen O'Shaughnessy is the best Wasp actress. I'd have to see what was she in something? I know that name. I know her name, but I have to look at her face. Whirlwind was in love with Janet too. She brought the villains to the yard. Yeah. Oh, we said our identity was public knowledge. Yeah, maybe it is. Wasp and Avengers. I don't know what's EMH. Do you know what EMH is? I don't know any of these abbreviations. People always use them, and it takes me, unless it's MOTU, Masters of the Universe. I don't know what it is. I don't know any of these things. Pretend I'm old and don't know any of this. Anytime people put stuff in comments and they put the thing, I was like, oh God, I'm never gonna figure this out.
When I Google it, it's like efficient markets hypothesis, so that's not what it is.
Oh, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon. Yes. Okay, so I own that
All right.
cartoon. So she was the voice of the
Yeah,
Wasp.
yeah.
Thank you.
All
yes.
right.
Okay. So yeah, she's cool. Yeah, like I'm not gonna know any of. I can barely remember what
No,
stream.
you figure it's a show, but it's like, yeah, I should have.
I mean, like I barely remember these comics, and I just read them like 4 days ago. It's like I'm like, yeah, what happened again? Yeah, Hawkeye did something, I think, and that's why I have that's why I carry this. That's why I carry an old fogey notepad around. Anyways, okay, Living Laser. Let's get Janet. Boom. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, well, I can't. I don't have breakfast. That's an easy one. I don't eat breakfast. For my lunch, I had cookies. And for dinner, I had turkey and stuffing left over from Easter.
Ooh.
I'll be having stuffing all day, all week. It's like my mom makes like 18 boxes of stuffing. I'm like, there's like 4 of us. Like, who's eating all of this?
I know
she makes like 2 boxes per guest. Like, you like stuffing? I know. I'm not gonna eat 2 boxes. Take it home. It's fine. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. I guess I'm taking it home. Around issue 220, Wasp is shagging Tony. Oh, not knowing he was Iron Man. What?
Yeah.
Tell her. Okay, here comes Goliath. There's William Foster.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I remember you from last issue. You were cool. You were pretty cool. Like you picked some up like a toy.
Yeah.
Bill, you're back. What's this creepy eye here? It's like this looks like Psycho or something.
The Living Laser, man. He's looking.
Yeah, it's Psycho. It's literally
Yeah.
Psycho. He's got the big eye hole or whatever.
Or Porky's. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
No.
Okay, so anyway, so she's like, he's looking at her. He's like, woohoo! It's like perfect. I couldn't have planned it better myself. By the time she returns, Goliath will be vanquished. So he has to kill Goliath because that's her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And that's how it works. If you kill the boyfriend, then you get the girl. That's.
Yeah, they just automatically love you.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, that's how girls work. Yeah.
That's how. Living Laser busted the roof. It's like, really? We just had that roof installed. That's really irritating.
Yeah.
Laser beamed it.
Are you gonna pay for that, Living Laser? Like,
well, no. It's like I'm gonna sue you. It's like, well, wait a minute.
yeah, this is the 90s. We're gonna sue you. Yeah.
We're gonna sue you in the 90s here. Living Laser's like, what are you, a wimp? So he shoots laser. Goliath is trying to block here. More laser shooting. He shoots lasers. I don't know what to tell you. Like that, he is his name. He can shoot 2 lasers at the same time. That's cool. All right, see you, Ravenscroft. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, man.
Bill is looking a little purplish gray for a black dude. Yeah, the colors are weird.
He's gray and not brown or anything. Yeah.
He looks like he's Gray Hulk or something.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem with gray. It would change different colors, right? So.
Yeah, that. They literally did say that.
Yeah, and then he turned Hulk green.
Yeah, and that's not even a primary color. Okay, so laser shooting. Goliath breaks stuff just to show that he can also break stuff too. Busts out. Comes out.
Grunge.
They're just fighting outside. There's a lot of action here.
Yeah.
Like looking back at it now, like page by page, lots of like crazy action. Beam.
He throws sand in his face.
Yeah, Razor Ramon style. Throw sand in your face. It's like, and now. So he got him. But then, no, there he is. Oh, he grabbed him.
So they have them. This should be the end of the issue. But Living Laser's a little bastard.
Okay, this doesn't really happen that often. Like,
no, and also they didn't disarm him. Like, I don't. They just, oh, cool costume. Let's put him costume and all in this plane. It's like,
with Gabe, yes. I'm reading those now, and Gabe also looks gray in those recolored Sergeant Fury books in the Epic. This is also this might not be Epic Collection. I think this is Masterworks, but the Epic Collections are just the Masterworks collected together. So Epic Collections are Masterworks collected together.
Yeah.
But I bought all these on Comixology / Kindle in Masterworks versions. So this is volume 4, I think. Anyways. So yeah, where are we? So they caught him. Yeah, they caught him. This is awesome. So they catch him and they're in the jet. They're like, all right, we're taking him in. And Living Laser literally like shot through with his, they didn't disarm him, as you said, Sean. So they didn't disarm the guy. So that was a fail. Yeah. So he blasts through the bottom and just literally flies out. And Captain America's like, we didn't think, that he could fly or whatever. So he just escapes. Pretty cool. He escapes right there. This is only about what, 2/3 in?
Yeah.
This reminded me of RRR swinging under the bridge.
Yeah. Like they form the logo. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was the best. That was the super best. All right, so they come up here. They're like, all right, well, this guy got out. It's like, I had him beaten and then tossed away my victory. It was all my fault. So I like that he's like, okay, I messed up. I tried to get in there. I messed up. I'll take a second chance. He's gonna fix up. He's gonna make his beams better. Make his laser better.
Yeah.
It'll be even deadlier. It'll be even deadlier. Now he's got this super beam weapon. This time, the Living Laser is about to lay siege to an entire city.
He like slices all these planes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is crazy.
And Bill
right. Oh man,
be, helping, and he's like, "Oh, I'll join them later."
I'll join later. I gotta do science, dude. I was like, "Oh man, yes, I love these. These are those
the arcade game.
The arcade game. Now the arcade one, it had that bubble, and I know Hawkeye uses these a lot. Yeah. It was so cool to have these. I mean, it's like the battle ram, but I don't know what like battle ram is after this. So I don't know what you'd call what they're called here. What are they called here? What
like
are these called?
Car or something like that.
Jet scooter, right there.
Jet scooter, is that what? Yeah. They call different things. Like when Goliath was on one the last week, he called it like a jet car or something like that. So
yeah jet scooter. Oh, these are so awesome. Because of that video game. I can see the appeal of video games because you get to be the character and you fly around and you shoot your arrows or you throw your shield or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
For me, it's cool if you've read. There's a different mentality now with the younger generation. This is why comics are sometimes even not doing as well, even books, because I like to, read the stories and then act out my own stories with my toys or with my video games or whatever. It's like you get to control the guy. Now, there's not much. They're more like, oh, I'll just be my, I just want a skin or something or what. Like, I look like Hawkeye. It's like, okay, but it's not like that, right? Like, we would watch the Star Wars movies 100 times, and then you'd meet up with your friends and you'd play Star Wars and you just make up your own stories. Like, oh yeah, Luke's he's trapped in a swamp. Okay, well that's it. And how am I going to get out? And then one of your friends would have, like the bad guys or something, and you'd shoot at them. It's like, oh yeah, I escaped. Or you play by yourself, and you'd, like Luke's captured or something, and what? Oh, they took his lightsaber away. Oh shit, what's he gonna do? And
Yeah.
and then whatever character you had, you used, and then if you didn't have them, you made up.
Mhm.
I think I had so many stand-in characters, like you'd get like a GI Joe toy, and
Oh
that
yeah,
would
you
be
mix the guys up. Yeah,
you
yeah.
mix your guys up. That's why 3.75 was so neat, because they could all mix nicely together.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jet Sled is better. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jet Scooter. Yeah, that doesn't slide off the tongue. But the Jet, maybe we'll just call it Jet Sled. How do you like that?
That's
All
Stan
right,
Lee. I don't know.
Stan Lee, come on, Stan. Have you forgotten my shield? So he coated his shield with laser-proof coating, I guess.
Yeah.
But it can only withstand a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, but he destroys his shield here. So
I know, and then it's just magically back later.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretend you didn't see that. I'll play that when it's time.
Mm.
So he's shooting the laser at the shield, and the shield's see you later, backseater. He blocks it, and Sky Speeder. That sounds like a He-Man vehicle. That actually might be a He-Man vehicle. But anyway, so he's blocking it. He's blocking the laser with the shield, but then this guy turns on this cage of lasers that come up. So they're trapped in there. Wasp was with them, so she gets out, but she's trapped in a glass jar.
Yeah.
You're crazy for Cocoa Puffs? Yeah. It's going to be She-Man soon. Oh, yeah. Well, She-Man. That would be weird. I'm not sure about She-Man. So Wasp is captured in a glass jar, and the Boys, Hawkeye and Captain America, HA, the Boys. The Boys are in a laser cage.
Oh, them Hall boys! So is it like joining a stream right now? What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, anyone who just joined, we're completely insane. So thanks for coming here and looking at these two. We Sean and I were like we would frequent the short bus. Like anytime we'd go on a bus, we'd be like, "Can we wait for a shorter?" Because there's like those extended buses. We're too used to be. She-Man. There
was a She-Man and the Bastards of the Universe. No, She-Man Mistress of the Universe. That's what it's called. It's a Filipino movie.
Oh dear.
I've seen it multiple times, but I've never seen it with English subtitles, so I just watch it.
That is terrible.
All right, Avengers Volume Only number 35. The cover art is like Don Heck, Jack Kirby, Frank Giacoa, Stan Goldberg, Artie Simek. I don't know why 100 people worked on this, but this was released October 11th, 1966. Cover date is December 1966. It's written by Stan Lee and Roy Thomas. Penciled and inked by Don Heck, lettered by Sam Rosen, and edited by Stan Lee.
Yeah. I like Jay Davison from Raw. I haven't seen The Crying Game, but I know what it is. Raw from Stargate.
Oh yeah. Yeah, crying game guy. Yeah.
Crying game guy. Yeah. Again, really cool. I like this. This cover here.
Red. Yeah.
The big super red background. No, they're putting the heads of Wanda and Quicksilver, but they're not there yet. Or they're coming back next one. They'll be back on the next one.
Yeah.
How about Air Segway? Reed went time traveling 2045 and borrowed the tech. Yeah, he can. Cap, use your shield to reflect the rays into the control panel. That would have been a good one. Star Wars Marvel Purist is here. How's it going, dude? Oh, hey, Purist! Purist! Oh, I gotta have to beat Purist up. I'm sorry, dude. We were good buddies, but now I have to beat you up You said you didn't like C-3PO. That if I was one of the shills, I would have been triggered. You would have triggered me. I love C-3PO. I'm gonna have to give you we're gonna have to do C-3PO 101. I love C-3PO. He's my favorite character. I think he's awesome. And I saved what's the guy's Anthony Daniels. I saved Anthony Daniels' life. Well, I saved him a lot of pain and suffering. He did his book tour. He's a loser. Oh, stop it. I'm gonna. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that in that sense. But I was on his book tour and he was walking amongst the crowd talking about the book and whatnot. He actually fell and I caught him and my buddy was like, holy shit. He goes, you just saved him. Because he's an old man. He's an old man. Maybe I should have let him fall. I should have let him fall. Is that what you're saying? But again, it doesn't matter to me as the, I know what you're saying, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about the person like Anthony Daniels himself, but I care about the character and I love the character. He is the voice of Star Wars and he is Star Wars. I think Sean might agree. Like, I mean, the droids are Star Wars. Like,
well, yeah, they use them so much in marketing. I mean, they had their own cereal and everything. To me, they're Star Wars. Like both of them. Yeah,
like the first like 25 minutes of Star Wars, like the 77 Star Wars, episode 4. He tells you the whole, like without him, you don't know what's going on, right?
Yeah. I have the toothbrush and all that. And...
Yeah, I've got a C-3PO cup right there. I've got so many big C-3POs. I got a big C-3PO right over there.
Yeah.
I love C-3PO. Anyways, he was very nice to me when I met him. And I have a lot of great pictures with him. And Anthony Daniels was cool to me. If he's a dick outside of that, that's on him. It's not on me. But I love the character though. I love the character. I think he's a great character and he's important. And there's a 90-minute documentary that I can send you on C-3PO and his importance, which I'm going to force you to watch at gunpoint. And then you'll have to admit that he's awesome. But other than that, subscribe to Star Wars Marvel Purist. The link to his channels in my videos, and I'll put the link up for you guys in this chat. So he's part of the Gatekeepers Alliance for Star Wars, where they try to preserve the real Star Wars purists. Hold on a second. So if you guys have seen any of, I think Mr. Grizzlywood was probably the biggest of those. I'm not, this isn't to insult anyone in that alliance. I'm just saying, I think my first peek at it was through Mr. Grizzly's channel, putting the show reaction clips together, which I thought were super funny. And I watched those immediately. He just posted one, which I haven't seen yet, but those are very, very funny. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Yeah, their narrative too. Yeah, exactly. I love both of them. I love both characters. Yeah, he's the biggest. Yeah, it's not an insult. It's just like he seems to be the biggest of those guys. Like he's the one I know the most or whatever. It's like Star Wars Theory is the biggest of those the shill guys or whatever they are. Like that's not an insult. That's the. Like it's facts. The guy's got millions of subscribers. So anyways, okay. So they're trapped in the lasers. Now his shield had the coating on it, but it wasn't full, and he can try to do something with it. This is a little bit weird. Like it's like the lasers eating away the coating. And how is he gonna? So yeah, this is where it literally gets destroyed. And I'm like, did I read this? I want to go through this a bit more in depth here. Okay, so the lasers are closing in on them, right?
Right.
Okay, so they're contacting.
No, it gets destroyed just up there, Fizzaps or whatever.
Yeah. So okay, perhaps there's enough. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna have to. Chat. I'm not gonna see chat for a little. I have to go. I can't look at it through this screen. I have to go to the real comic because I can't read this properly here. So I won't see you guys for a minute. Okay, my shield. It's our one last hope. Perhaps there's enough protective coating left on it to resist the rays for a few seconds. I'm like, okay. The next moment. So he's holding it up. No, go. The early. No, go. The earlier blast removed all of the special alloy. The shield's getting unbearably hot. Maybe if I throw it, so he's trying to like throw it through the thing.
Yeah.
So the narration says, but as the red, white, and blue clad Avenger attempts to hurl his mangled shield at the nearby control panel, so he's trying to get through it, it disintegrated, just as if it were made of paper mache instead of metal. Yeah, his friggin' shield's destroyed.
It's done. You thought it was the same shield from World War II on up. No. It's
Damn.
He's got like extra ones at home or whatever.
But this isn't vibranium yet. This adamantium, vibranium, all of this is later on, right? Like this is the beginnings of this Avengers. So he doesn't, it's just a shield, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yep. Yeah.
It does.
I always knew it as adamantium. I guess it is vibranium. Well, it is now because of the movies, but
no, but it was adamantium. I don't know when it becomes adamantium, but was it vibranium and then adamantium, or?
Well, I always knew it as adamantium.
Me too. But
like, I don't know where in the timeline Black Panther debuts, but they debut vibranium with that.
Well, what's Black Panther's first appearance? Avengers number something 60s.
This is we're still in the 60s with this.
Yeah, so Black Panther is like issue 60 something, right? Black.
Right, so it's far. Oh no, hold on.
52, FF 52, but that was 66.
What's the date of FF 52?
1966.
Around now. So they haven't, like, this is November 66.
Okay, so when does he becomes part of the Avengers in issue 60 something though, doesn't he? Hold on. Oh my god. Black Panther joins Avengers. 52. Black Panther joins in issue 52.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe then it's vibranium and then it's adamantium later. Or maybe it was never vibranium and it was always adamantium.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just knew it as
Does anyone know that?
Edward, like, vibranium is something that they made more prolific in the comics because they didn't have the screen rights to adamantium anymore.
Correct.
And so everything was vibranium. And I was like, well, that's stupid.
Right. That's
now they do have the rights, so I don't know what they're going to do now. But yeah.
Okay, so no, that's for the movie continuity. So
no, but in the comics, they made everything vibranium.
Okay, so maybe it was vibranium first, then it was adamantium, or it was adamantium first and never vibranium at all.
I think it was adamantium first.
And then just stayed
vibranium. Like after the 90s, yeah, it was probably vibranium.
For sure. Yeah. Anything that I've read of Captain America, it's adamantium shield, 100%.
Yeah, okay, adamantium is what I remember.
Yeah, it's adamantium and definitely in volume 2. Wait, Captain America Omnibus Volume 2? I actually own every Captain America comic. I got them on an official released thing. Mm-hmm. All right, Edward will let us know.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe it was never vibranium. Maybe it was just a shield, and then he gets an adamantium one, and then that's the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because adamantium itself, does it not debut in Avengers? I thought when Ultron first he's steel, and then he's adamantium.
Then he's adamantium. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god, adamantium first appearance. No, not MCU. Fuck off.
I know.
I like some of these movies in MCU, but ultimately it's just pissing me off now. Like this is all anyone knows, and it's just like. People, I saw this trivia game. We're going to move on. I saw this trivia game, and all the answers were MCU answers. And I was like, you know what? F this. Like, it actually pissed me off. Like in a realistic way, not in like I'm being pissed off.
Adamantium debuts in Avengers 66.
Holy shit! I said 66.
Yeah, there you go.
Why did I think that? I thought that was when Black Panther debuted, but no. Okay, so that's adamantium. Yeah, until Vision shows up, and we covered that before.
Yeah, because I figured Vision. Ultron
Ultron.
coats himself with adamantium, or makes himself with
He's
adamantium
adamantium. Yeah.
after he was stealing guys' ass kicked. So yeah,
Yes. Because
yeah,
he's adamantium in the TSR game, and so is
yeah,
Cap Shield. Because
yeah.
it's class
When we
3000
were kids
material.
in the 80s and 90s, everything was adamantium. Um, but vibranium was a part of the Marvel universe through Black Panther, but they never really used it that much.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah, vibranium wasn't that. The only reason it's known now is because the movies had no choice but to use it. But
yeah, yeah,
otherwise,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I didn't really care about vibranium as a kid. I just thought, yeah, whatever. Like,
Yeah,
adamantium's the place to be.
well, yeah, like Wolverine was adamantium. You know, it
Yeah.
was adamantium
I
claws.
also don't like the bone claws. I know that's like a thing. I don't
No, I
like
know.
the bone claws.
It's a 90s thing, yeah. Yeah.
That pissed me right off. That
Yeah.
origin comic with the big bones, I was like, that's bullshit. That's a fake.
Well, that was because they took away his adamantium, like what's it, Magneto took away all
Yeah,
of his
yeah, yeah.
but he still had the bone claws, and it was like, oh, I guess it wasn't
No,
blades. That's
that was
fucking dumb.
fake. Fake.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fake
That's
news.
fake
Yeah.
news. Sorry, I'm fake news on that. This is fake news. Okay. All right. Okay, they're call for help here. Here comes the living laser. These guys are screwed. But here comes Giant Man or Goliath. Goliath busts through. Goliath is very good at busting through stuff. I feel you know what? I think it's better to have Goliath and Wasp because then you have, she can shrink and he can grow. That's cooler. Then you've got powers to use. So I think that's actually better. All right, Cap, boom. He just flips the switch. Easy peasy. Hit the easy button. Psh. Goliath, you're awesome. Well, thanks, guys. I destroyed my shield. That's okay. It's not made of anything special, so we can get more of them. It's like, that's true.
Yeah.
Whoosh, getting in the plane here. Where's the Wasp at? Well, she's trapped in some jar. It's like, oh, that's weird. That's a weird situation right there. I hope Cap and Hawkeye are safe. Wasp is good. She's much better than the female side, or not sidekicks, but the female love interests.
Yeah,
because they're brutal, like the Karen Pages and the
yeah. I mean, she does Stan Lee woman stuff every so often. Like one of these issues, she's like, "I'm gonna go shopping" or whatever. Like it's like, you know, like you have to squeeze in some bullshit, right?
Yeah, well, they go shopping, Sean. People go shopping. Go, she likes to go shopping. That's it. Whatever.
Or it's like a hairdresser or something like that. I can't remember.
Well, you know, well, Sue Storm goes to gets her hair done all the time, and then she gets all pissy if Reed doesn't like her hair or whatever. I want to see that in this new movie. Do you like my hair, Reed? No.
Yeah, those are Stan Lee insertions.
Yeah. Well, women get their hair done, and they go shopping. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Now I do the shopping in my house because I'm faster and more efficient. I can't stand going shopping with other people. It's like I finish my grocery shopping in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah, no, that's a guy thing. You just grab what you want. That's
yeah.
it.
Oh no, my wife is like that too. She does the list and it's like literally X. You know, like we're like super specific. So she'd be fast too, but I'm just a faster in general at walking, and I'm a lot taller, so I can go faster. My strides are more. I just leave her in the dust. It's like whoosh. Okay, here comes a living laser. I like living laser. I think he looks cool. Like this looks cool to me. Like he looks like pretty badass. Big tank, man. That's awesome. Hello, Jamie. How's it going, man? Thank you. I hope you had a good Easter too. Yes. I wish Kmart was still around. I do like Kmart. Shop Kmart, Shop Kmart.
Kmart, yeah.
That's Shop Smart, Shop S Smart. I love. Yeah, Kmart was awesome.
Yeah, my uncle was a manager of Kmart. And,
oh my god.
Just different ones around here, but yeah.
Here comes the who are these guys? These are the banditos here. Like what is this? What the hell's going on? I'm like, we are the three amigos. See, senor, we want. It's like they think he's a luchador or something. It's like the living luchador. So it's like, huh. Now these guys are awesome because they're double dealing this guy. They're like, yeah, we need the living laser to come help fight these guys. And then they're just going to screw him over anyways. So there's like this big war going on. This was just like this random thing where there's this war going on.
Yeah, he took over a country or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And now they're like, okay, living laser, we want to go kill all these guys. You're like, what the heck? Like, this is so weird. You don't see Captain America wearing the shield like that very often.
Yeah, no, not really.
I'm only noticing that now. I didn't notice that when I first read this. That's interesting. But he's got a new shield, so you can see that. The shield research is taking me down a rabbit hole. There's been so many retcons on the shield's history. Awesome. I like these. That's a Sean thing, going down these rabbit holes. It's like, like all of a sudden it's like 2 a.m. It's like, and now you're an expert on Captain America's shield. And then you're gonna go back and watch one of the movies and be like, that's not what happened in the comics. That's what I always end up doing. It's like I go read all this crap, and then people are fighting me on Fantastic Four. How do you fight me? I've got like 50 hours of Fantastic Four footage on my YouTube channel where Sean and I and Clobby, for half of it or whatever, go through every single page. It's like, oh, did this happen in the comics? I have evidence of it, like right here. Like, I love that the streams exist. Like, oh, did you even read any Fantastic Four comics? I don't know. Here's the playlist of 108 issues of where I go through every stupid page and read it to the audience. It's like, oh, okay, I guess you did. Anyway. Great action here, underwater action. I do like the underwater action. I like his throne room here. He's got the big throne room. That's cool. Here comes the Avengers storming the big castle here. This took a turn because it was like this whole thing where he's in love with Wasp, and it was sort of your generic, I don't want to say it's generic, but it's like your standard Marvel kind of, okay. But now you've got this whole thing with this like war going on with these guys, and these guys are hiring him, but that they're gonna screw him over and take his technology and steal his weapons. You're like, what the heck? Like all of a sudden there's these other guys in here. I was a bit stunned. Gets a blast here, but Goliath is there. Goliath is very useful. I feel like he's way more useful here than he's ever been as Ant-Man.
Right. Yeah. He's a man of action here.
He's a man of, he's really action. Yeah. You hope the new Fantastic Four movie will be great? I don't think it will be. Not with Shia LaBeouf, Silver Surfer, and like, we'll see. I'm still gonna go see it. I'm seeing Thunderbolts next week. I'll give you my report. Hydraulic lifts. Oh no! Yeah, the shield. Oh, man, the shield's always cool. Throwing that. It's always a dynamic throw. Like, right? Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
And now this is one of the Sonic arrows. He plays one of those. He shoots one of his Sonic boomerang arrows or whatever.
Yeah.
Guns. It's always cool to see gunfire. Living laser doing his stuff. Oh, everything's gonna blow. Let's go. They all jump. Super dive.
Yeah.
Splash.
They shoot into the water.
They're shooting into the water. You're not gonna get anybody. Meanwhile, he's got her. So she's like, why don't you just let me go and all that? He's like, no, I have to go kill all your friends first.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. Look at this vehicle.
Yeah. That thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool. These guys are cool. Laser. It's the living laser, not just laser. Laser. The accursed Avengers are here, are yet alive. Even now, they've seen this very. They're seeing this very castle. He's like, I don't care. No matter. I can take care of them. There's Hawkeye shooting down on these guys. Super action pose by a Hawkeye here. That's cool. Whoa, here come busting up the joint here. The whole thing falls down. Look at this. Look how many of these guys jump on him. Oh my god. Captain America boomerangs the crap out of him. I like to zoom in on the face here. They are trying to do more of a Kirby style. I think people were told to do like, try to do more like a Kirby kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Even with just like layouts and stuff too.
Yeah.
So there's Waz laser. So lasers hitting our buddy here. They got him. Now look at this contraption.
God, man. It's like, when did Living Laser turn into like Doctor Doom? It's like he's got all this like shit, man.
I like Living Laser. I'm gonna see if there's a toy at the end of this and see if there's any toys or anything of this guy. This guy's like pretty badass. All right, so he shrinks. So now here's the thing, guys. He's using an experimental thing to shrink, because if he shrinks or if he grows, he could die. So he's like, I've got to get out of this. It's a death gamble. He literally says death gamble. You can see it there. And he shrinks out of it. Pretty cool. He is more heroic here. He's actually more of a complex character because he is short-tempered. And then he does get mad at Wasp a lot. But then he does heroic things too, and he is smart. It is interesting. He's a different kind. Like, Hawkeye is always critical of everybody, and that's just his nature. And Captain America is always like, yeah, we can do it. But like Hank is like kind of weird.
He's hot-headed, but like not in a fun way, like Thing and all that.
Yeah, he's a bit more like he's not edgier. I don't know what the
he's pricklier. Like,
sorry, Sean.
He's pricklier. He's like
pricklier,
because he was trying to do his thing in science, and Cliff on comics, man.
Hey, yeah, Cliff, man, we got. Hold on, let me go to Cliff's channel and put the link in the chat for you guys. Hold on a second. Cliff is a good buddy to the channel. Let's put it. I want to put his link in the channel. Hold on a second. There you go. Cliff on comics. Now, Cliff, we met through Legion of Superheroes. So there you go.
Yeah, like he was doing his science, and then Janet Van Dyne was in his way, and he's like, "Get out of my way, woman," and it's sort of like, oh, it seems sort of,
yeah. What the hell? He like.
Yeah.
But she was trying to, the thing is in that, see, because sometimes Stan can write the females as annoying, but she wasn't being annoying at all. She was legitimately like helping out. Yeah. And then Hank just kind of got pissed, and you're like, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess to have something different, but like, it's a, and well, we haven't got to the infamous.
No slap yet. Yeah.
We haven't gotten to the Chris Rock, Will Smith. That actually was shocking. I saw that. I was watching that live when that happened too. That was great. I was like, shit, man. It woke me up. I was like half asleep on that thing. Because I watch it like this.
Yeah.
And then like something will happen and I'll kind of startle. I was like, oh, get your effing name. Get my wife's effing name out of your mouth. I was like, oh shit, what the heck's going on? This guy's pretty pissed off right now.
He's mad, yeah, like real thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. I went up and slapped his face. Chris Rock's like, what the shit is happening? that was fucking awesome.
That and the whole La La Land
that was the best. He said the wrong name.
Because I was working and I saw it, I was like, and Jenna was talking, I was like, hold on, I think something really big just happened.
Yeah, he said the wrong thing.
They messed it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Top 4 answers on the board. So anyways, back to these fellows. Here comes Goliath. You got Hawkeye and Cap there. They're all there with their guns. He's like, guys, hear me out. We wish in no way to interfere with your country's private matters. We only want to take the unconscious living laser back to the United States with us. And you shall have him, Captain America. Here you go. They seem pretty friendly.
Yeah. So that slap is like issue 213. So it's way.
Yeah, way away. We'll still be doing the stream then, but we're just
hopefully, yeah. We'll get to the slap at least.
Yeah, we gotta at least get to that. Everyone's
gotta hold on for the slap. Yeah.
Yeah, we just got another like 100 streams, guys. Just bear with us. So, well, we've done 83 streams of Legion. So that's pretty good. There's Black Widow getting pissed off at. I completely messed what happened with Black Widow. Like, what's her problem?
Oh Oh, because he ran out on her, and
Oh,
he went on a vacation, and he's like, "No, we got our ass kicked in that
yeah.
version."
See, that's what I'm saying. So Wasp was being very useful, and
Yeah,
she was like a legit hero. She was a legit character. And then
yeah,
Did Stanley write this one? I can't remember. Yeah, Stan wrote this
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then Black Widow's being a goof. Like, what the hell? Oh, I wanted to go on vacation. Well, like I was in a laser cage. Like,
Yeah.
what do you want? It's you. He pulled the Club Dread thing. It's you. And then
Yeah,
we don't.
you.
You. Who are you?
I thought it was you. Ultroids attack.
The
Damn.
Ultroids.
All right. Avengers Volume only number 36. This is released November 10th, 1966, but the cover date is January 1967. The cover art is Don Heck, Stan Goldberg, and Sam Rosen. This was written by Roy Thomas, who wrote half of the last issue, and penciled and inked by Don Heck, and lettered by Sam Rosen. And Altrana's first appearance. I mean, who cares? But
Well, I mean,
Altrana, what did she do after this? Let me see. Not much.
the Ultroids. Take Ultroids and help it'll relieve your gas or something. I don't know. I was just looking at Cliff's channel, by the way. He's doing what's it called? Last Dragon review in like a week or something like that, or in like 5-6 days. Last Dragon's awesome. We just did that. Was that on my channel or was that on Owen's
I
channel?
think that was on Owen's channel. It
Yeah.
was a few months back, yeah.
Show enough. Show enough's the best, man.
Last Dragon, yeah.
And then it's like I have every Vanity movie. I have all of the Vanity's movies. It's like and I really like Action Jackson. I gotta do the all right. The Ultroids attack. We're back. Okay, so why is Black Widow being weird here? Okay, so hey, she has her better mask now. She doesn't have that garbage like helmet thingy. Edward is saying, FYI, vibranium was first mentioned in the Savage Land. Oh shit, interesting.
Wow.
Okay, 66 in Daredevil, number 13, Adamantium, July 69, November 66. Okay, well, I've read Daredevil issue 13. We haven't gotten to Avengers, obviously, because we're only on issue. What is it? This is 36, right? The shield is retconned to be adamantium around Captain America 255. Okay, this makes a lot of sense. I started in the late 200s with Captain America, and all of those issues were friggin' awesome. Before they ruined them in the
Daredevil 13. Edward's right. It's that's the first appearance of vibranium.
So that's interesting because and I definitely read that because I think I read about 30 issues of Daredevil before I skipped and moved over to Frank Miller. So I read like the first 30 issues of Daredevil and then I skipped ahead to Frank Miller's run, and that's when we did the streams on those. So pretty cool. Is this the official start of Roy Thomas writing Avengers? I guess we can take a look.
I think so, yeah.
I have read, so I've got to read one more Iron Fist comic for this Friday, and then also I had to rewatch Abraxas because I hadn't seen that in years. So I haven't read past tonight's issues, Edward, so I don't know. But we'll find out in a week. Sean is here. Hey, Sean, thanks for joining us tonight. So anyways... So we've got Black Widow coming with her tiara thingy now, not that weird helmet thingy, which I like this a lot better. It just feels like makes her face look better.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got this big town here. What town where they say this was?
It's their hometown.
Whatever, it's their hometown, right? Whatever it is. So there's Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in normal clothes, but he's still wearing green and she's still wearing her red or pink or whatever. And then this big flying saucer showed up. What? Quick, turn to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Done. Quicksilver, he runs into the spaceship. I can't use my hex power on the saucer. Oh, yeah, so the saucer has like some protection on it or something.
Yeah.
I hurled my blast at the unyielding metal until I'm getting weaker. I just can't do it. Damn it. I got to go get the Avengers. So Quicksilver ran in and got captured. Quicksilver, you're so silly.
It was Black Widow with her costume and shit.
Do you like this Black Widow costume?
It's cool. I don't know. The classic one that we know now is so plain Jane.
It makes, I guess it makes more sense realistically, right?
Yeah.
What if Scarlett Johansson was wearing this outfit? You think that would have been more interesting? I wonder if someone's photoshopped that or whatever.
No one would ever. She would never wear this.
Well, never say never.
The fishnet stocking thing, yeah.
I've called Scarlet Witch Black Widow. You've called Scarlet Witch Black. I don't know. You know why? I'll tell you why. Because Scarlett Johansson played Black Widow, and it just messed my head up. Because now I'm saying Scarlet Widow, or Black Widow is Scarlet, like
ScarJo.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna have to listen. We're gonna have to. Yeah. You'll have to just interpret. Okay. So Scarlet Witch. Which lady shows up here?
Yeah.
Says, my brother's trapped in a flying saucer. Then Widow, and the other problem is it's Widow and Witch. So it's really this is really brutal. I don't want to call her Black, like Blackie or whatever. It's like Scarlet and Black. I don't want to, So Black Widow, this woman, is here. It's like, okay, we're all together now. I want to nominate Widow for membership. He's like, we don't have time to discuss membership right now. We got to go rescue Quicksilver. And then here comes.
Yeah, so this is 1966, like the end of 66. So this is the start of Roy Thomas's writing this till 1972.
Yeah, so that's what Edward was.
Roy Thomas shit after this.
Yeah, so Edward was saying that earlier. So there you go. Yeah. That's it. I prefer the modern costume from the late 70s. Okay, yeah, with the red hair, yeah. Yeah, red hair costume, yeah. Okay. Now they're all going to be together, so it won't matter. Wasp and Ant or Goliath. God, man, what's going on with these names? See, this is why everyone likes Hawkeye. Because it's just Hawkeye. There's no, but now there's another Hawkeye, so that's pissed everyone off too. I don't like, what's the worst thing about these legacy heroes is like, I don't know who's who anymore. And I have to put an asterisk at the end of everything I say.
The legacy heroes.
Did you read Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man? It's like, I don't know, normal Spider-Man. What's normal Spider-Man? It's like,
yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah. No, they got lazy. It's stupid and it's terrible brand management. It's like
just make Miles Morales Spider-Boy and that's it.
Yeah.
That little kitty cartoon, my niece and nephew watched the little kitty Spider-Man cartoon and they call him Spin.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you know why
they couldn't confuse the little kids, right?
Right, because kids get confused. They're like, well, which one is Spider-Man? I don't know, kid. So they just call them Spin. Isn't that great? And I thought that was great. They should have called them Spin.
Yeah.
Just call Miles Morales Spin. Like then I know who the character is. Like I don't get it. It doesn't make him better if you call him Spider-Man. It just makes it confusing.
Yeah, and then he's fighting all of Spider-Man's characters. It's like, well, he's not his own character.
It's Spider-Man fighting Doc Ock. Wait, which Spider-Man? Anyway. Okay, Witch in the red and Widow in the blue are now together in the same panel. So this is gonna kill my brain here. But Captain America, which looks good. I like the art. I like his face here. It looks really cool. This is like a good Captain America face. Now I don't want to hear another peep out of anyone. An Avengers in trouble, and we're gonna help them. Yeah, come on. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, it's not. It's the wrong.
Yeah, that's more of a DC thing, but
That's the DC version. I don't know why she looks a little bit like
huh?
like what?
She's reacting. It's a reaction video. Like,
Reaction figure. All right, let's land. Okay, they come to the spaceship. Here you go. Captain America's the only one doing a cool landing. It's like whoosh.
yeah.
All right, so he super shot here. Stays like this to give a guy an inferiority complex. Oh, look at how awesome this is, man. This comic was awesome. Like, you got a big ship. Look at this crazy shit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And they're like, oh, it's like a Japanese monster epic. Like, yeah,
He says that.
whole thing. Yeah.
It's a kaiju movie. Nobody used that term in this time period. Unless you're in Japan, maybe. Oh, look at how awesome this is. Yeah, the big like control room and everything. Hawkeye's ready with an arrow. So what the hell? This guy's like stuck in here or something, right? Like, I can't remember what was going on here.
Yeah, he's the Burgermeister or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're making fake Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, it's like they're like they captured these guys and they're like making these fake versions. But this is Chameleon Boy or whatever, not Chameleon, but not Chameleon Boy. What was the girl's name? Yura or whatever. Remember Yura?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like her.
Is Yura.
Yeah. And
it's like, wait, you're an imposter. You're not the real Black Widow. No, you're not the real Scarlet Witch. God, I can't. Wow, it's never gonna happen, Edward. I tried my best and it's done. So I'm just gonna say a name and then you'll have to know who I mean. One of them should wear a mustache and I can then I'd tell the difference. Here's the Ultroids. Really? Ultroids? Okay, you can call them something else. Like, nope.
We don't last very long. Like, dun, dun.
How many Ultroids you got there?
No Marvel Legends for us.
Yeah, we won't be any Marvel Legends figure. It's the Hawkeye's like, I don't think they're going to make Marvel Legends figures of those guys. It's like, oh, really? Throwing the shield. Nice. Right at one of the Ultroids' heads. Big super
like mega fighting now. It's like,
yeah, he rips the, like, what the hell? Rips that entire thing off. That's cool. A cow, shield in the face, blocking shit with the shield, swinging the shield, big jumping around. Hawkeye doing like superposing with the arrow. If you pose, it's better. Platoon it. I thought his head got crushed here. I was like, oh shit, Hawkeye's just got the big head crush. These Ultroids, come on.
Yeah, it's like, guys, you're not trying.
Shot in the back.
You want the residuals and the movie rights and the
Look at that, man. Got shot in the back here. Wasp is super small and trying to just change up the controls, but she doesn't know. I like that they say, like, I mean, I can turn small, but that doesn't mean I know what to do when I'm small. That's the other thing, too. You always think of your powers. Oh, if I could turn small, I would do this. Yeah, but how do you know what to do?
Yeah.
Like, if I was really tiny and I went into someone's body, like, how would I know what, like go up to their brain and, like, well, what do I do? Like, do I, like,
yeah,
just start hitting things? Like, you never know.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson and Crazy Olsen's sister. Okay, so Olsen, yeah.
Is she that crazy? Oh, no.
I don't know. I just realized I really like both those. I really like Scarlett Johansson and Elizabeth Olsen. I think I like Elizabeth Olsen more. I liked WandaVision. I know everyone hated it, and Sean didn't like it that much either, but you guys are all stupid. It was awesome. Anything with Elizabeth Olsen in it is awesome. So you got, and especially the Halloween costume episode. That was awesome too. That was the best episode, and she. Everyone's like, I didn't like WandaVision. It's like, I don't think you guys paid attention very well in that movie or in that show. So yes, but I do like. I think Black Widow started to get annoying for me. Or she was annoying in the beginning, and then I liked her later. No, I liked her in Winter Soldier. I didn't like her in Iron Man. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I didn't like Scarlett Johansson in Iron Man 2, but I liked her in Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier comes after Iron Man 2. Is that correct? Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her in Winter Soldier, but I didn't like her in Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
But I can't. But I hate Pepper Potts except for Iron Man 1. I hate her in all of them, except for Iron Man 1. She was okay in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I always liked Elizabeth Olsen from the very beginning, whichever movie she appeared first, Avengers 2. From that very first appearance, and I liked her throughout. And I know everyone hates Doctor Strange 2, but I liked her in Doctor Strange 2. I don't know what to tell you. I thought she was pretty badass. Everyone hates that movie. I'm okay with that. I thought she was pretty good. I love when she killed those idiot characters. That was the best. Stupid fake.
Yeah, Sam Raimi is rumored that he's gonna direct Doctor Strange 3. So
I like Doctor Strange too.
Put as much Raimi bullshit as you can, and you did that for 2. It was cool.
He did. Yeah. Look, Edward didn't like it. That's okay, Edward. I'm cool. Listen, if you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. I liked her. I don't know what to tell you. And all of the points are there. Oh, she could just do whatever she wants. I'm like, I know. Oh, she held an entire town hostage. I'm like, yeah, but that town sucked. So I don't care. It's like they liked it anyway. Half of them liked it. I can guarantee you. But I did not watch Agatha all along because I watched 2 episodes. I thought this is boring. Half these shows are just boring. Yeah, I can't do them to complain about them. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Black Widow. I'm going to say it slowly. Black Widow comes in. This is a neat superhero costume, but maybe perhaps it's not a good spy costume, right? Like that's the thing. Like it looks like a cool superhero costume for like a Black Canary type of character, but not a good. I understand that it's not a stealth outfit or like a tactical outfit, so it makes sense that they would change Black Widow's costume to suit the character more. But as a superhero outfit, it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
So she's coming here and she's got her stuff. She still has all of her gadgets and everything, and she has BBW. Was she? Yeah. She's wrestling. Like she's the BBW. Thackett. Hey, Mohammed, how's it? I like early WandaVision Doctor Strange shoes. I was picking Nightmare versus. Yeah, we didn't get Nightmare on that one.
Yeah.
I was reading Eternity story arc in Strange Tales. Eternity is awesome. Oh yeah, Strange Tales with Doctor Strange is friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
Holy crap. All of it is all good. All of it's good. Yes, all of that is good. Okay, they got Goliath, baby. What are we gonna do with this guy? Here comes Captain America. I like the shading here. This is cool.
Yeah.
It's like dark. That's it. We got to see what's going to happen. We're going to leave you on a cliffhanger. This is next week. This is Roy Thomas. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Yeah, they all are.
So yeah, we're going to have to save that for next week, people. You're not going to see that. That's it for this week. Let's take a look at. I want to take a look at Living Laser. See if there's any Living Laser toys. And let's take a look at our poll as well. Hold on. What is this? Why is this being so weird? All right, let's take a look at the poll. Living Laser has 64%, and Ultroids have 27%. 9%. Someone voted for General Serpent. I bet you that was Skeptic, just to be funny. Let's take a look at Living Laser. See if there's any cool. I want to see what this guy's up to. Let's see what this guy's up to here. Marvel Living Laser. Oh, is that what he looks like now?
Yeah, it's totally different.
Oh, here's this version. This is interesting. Wow, that's shocking. You know what? Wait, what issue of Iron Man is this? I love that. Yo, man, Silver Centurion Iron Man is the number one. I just,
Yeah.
it's just, he's the
I
best.
might have this. What issue is that?
Um,
Oh, I don't have this one. I have one where he's being attacked by a living laser on the cover, and it's all sorts of lasers and stuff.
yeah, I swear, I don't think he looked like this, man. Living Laser versus Iron Man. I feel like I read this one. You know, the thing about Iron Man is that I always still want to go back and read these again, and then I end up thinking, oh, they were okay, but I kind
Yeah,
of want to give more of a chance. Our buddy who was helping us out, D. Bud
Debo.
Martin, the
Yeah,
Iron Man guy, and he kind of like rekindled the Iron Man stuff for me.
yeah.
Hex was mostly fine for the first 4 episodes or so. Inside the Hex was mostly fine for the first episode. So in my opinion, outside the Hex lame and not flying through with the Vision card, Scarlet Witch comic West Coast. Yeah, I love West Coast Avengers, and I have Vision and Scarlet Witch. They're never going to do the comics. So now we're just left with either it just ends up being garbage or there's some spin to it.
Hmm.
Like I don't know, but I don't like this. I understand they made him a living laser. Isn't that funny? It's like he's
Yeah,
actually like a laser being.
yeah.
I guess that's kind of neat. He looks kind of neat, but yeah, I guess he looks kind of neat. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like this though. This looks like some. This looks like something. What does this look like? This is
That
something.
looks like the guy from Spawn. What's the guy's name?
Redeemer.
Redeemer. Yeah.
You're right. It looks like Redeemer. Yeah. They should have used Mephisto. Yeah. Master Pandemonium. Yeah, for sure. Throw Grim Reaper. Well, Grim Reaper now. Oh my God, that's going to be a disaster. Wait a minute. Grim Reaper is Wonder Man's brother. That's going to be a disaster in that show. Because
Are they
Grim Reaper.
making that still, or?
Yeah, are they not making that show? Because Grim Reaper's a race car driver. What? What a fail. And
Yeah.
Wonder Man is going to be a different. They race swapped him.
Yeah.
Is that actually happening? This TV show?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe not. These are all fake. I think this is all fake trailers. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not happening then. I thought it was happening though, but I could be wrong. Oh, it is. Is it happening, Purist? Okay, no, but Grim Reaper is. I'm a West Coast Avengers guy. This entire I've got 2 Avengers shelves.
Yeah.
That you see, look, Vision, Scarlet Witch, those are figures and stuff. And then this is Avengers. So General Avengers, this is West Coast Avengers, this is Namor, that's He-Man, X-Men, Spider-Man, and Iron Fist, and that's Watchmen. So like I've got so X-Men is a lot of my stuff, but Avengers is a lot too. And I love Wonder Man. Wonder Man is where is he? He's somewhere on me. I can't find him. He's tattooed. Oh, there he is. There's Wonder Man. I've got a Wonder Man tattoo. So I like Wonder Man. But yeah, his brother is a race car driver. So how is it possible that there's a different race brother?
It's coming, but not this year. Ironheart is in June. Which I don't even care about Ironheart. Like when the hell was that? 2012 or something? Christ.
I'm a fair guy. I read some Ironheart about 5 years ago or so. I was like, okay, Ironheart, or whenever she had come out. And I thought, let me read some Ironheart. And I read like 5 or 6 issues, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I read like a full arc or whatever. It sucks, man. Like,
yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what to tell you. It sucks.
The problem, like I talk about this now in my comic store, like it's tokenism. That's all it is.
It is
like,
tokenism.
Like what's it got? Miles Morales is a crappy character. He just fights Peter Parker's characters, and there's nothing of his. There's no villain of his. There's no real story of his. It's like Sam Wilson. The character of Captain America is a character, not a mantle. The character of Captain America is that in World War II. He volunteered for the serum. He fought World War II. He's a man out of time now. There's a lot of story there. And so now you're saying Captain America is this guy, Sam Wilson. None of that is present. And he just fights MODOK and Baron Zemo and just guys who are just Captain America villains. But it's not his villains. Like, Steve Rogers has history with them, but Sam Wilson doesn't. So it's a token character.
It's like, Sean, it sucks.
Yeah.
Why are people like? I'm not even trying to be a dick, to be honest with you. I don't hate anybody.
That's what the problem is.
I just don't understand. Like, what are you guys pumped up? I saw Brave New World, even in MCU, because MCU still, first Avengers, my favorite MCU movie. Second favorite is Winter Soldier, and then the two Avengers. Well, I guess the three Avengers movies, Infinity War included. That's like my top 5. Let's say that, and then the two Doctor Strange movies and Ant-Man 1. Those are like my favorites. So I like Anthony Mackie. I really liked him in that second movie where he's with him and all that. And I really liked where he's like, "Oh, to your left," and all that. That was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And then they made him Captain America. I'm like, yeah, but that's not Captain America. Like, I don't know.
And the thing is, you can tell the cracks in the system, because in the comics, he's not a fully realized character. He just fights Captain America's villains, and he's not. He doesn't have his own story. So when they made a movie with him, then he doesn't have his own story. It's like Captain America: Brave New World is all about Thunderbolt Ross. That's all it's about. It's about him. He has
relationship with his daughter.
Yeah, his relationship with his daughter, controlling his temper. Like, he has a whole story arc in that movie. Like,
he does,
and all that, and then he redeems himself in the end, and his daughter reunites with him. That's his story. Sam Wilson has to rescue Carl Lumley. That's it. And there's nothing for him to do. There's nothing for him to learn. There's no chip on his shoulder. He's a hollow character because he was a hollow character in the comics. So it's tokenism. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's not with hate that I say this. It's tokenism. That's what I would prefer him to be, his own character, but they can't do that because they're race car drivers themselves, and they're trying to show you that they're not, and they show their ass because they don't know how to write him as a human being and a character with things to overcome. They don't know how to do that. So it's just
don't you just
he's a hero and he rescues the guy and that's it.
Yeah, because all of the emotional beats are him controlling his temper, reconnecting with his daughter connecting back with him, leader getting, it's the leader story getting revenge. The whole thing is a catalyst by the leader to get revenge for the way he's treated. Red Hulk is a Hulk villain or whatever. Thunderbolt Ross is a Hulk villain.
Yeah.
Like, and then they just inserted Falcon. And it's like, okay, but you know how I know Falcon can't stand on his own? You just proved it to me with this movie. Yeah. He's in other people's movie. Like, at the time I was like, this is all about leader versus Thunderbolt Ross, and these two that is what it's about.
Fighting. And Sam Wilson's just stuck in their movie.
Yeah.
He's like, I guess I should
leave their movie.
I don't know.
You know what they should have done? He should have left the movie, and Leader should have created some machine, and Red Hulk could have fought that. And then it would have been a Red Hulk movie where it's like redeeming Thunderbolt Ross. And then he gets, and if you can't do the Green Hulk, then do a Red Hulk movie and make it about that, because that's what you did. I'm not even I'm not angry at that movie. Like, I really hate Eternals. I really hate Black Panther 2. Yeah. I'm not angry at Brave New World.
You can watch it.
Yeah. I did not give it I didn't destroy that movie. It's like I'm not angry at certain movies, but they're just like, what the F?
It's frustrating, right? And it's like, we're made out to be villains all the time, like comic book fans. But this movie really did not work in their favor. It is a hollow picture, and they made Sam Wilson look terrible.
They did.
Like, worse than that TV show did.
Well, I don't know about that, but like that TV show was pretty bad. That TV show boiled my blood badly, like really badly. That's like, I think that's worse than The Acolyte. Let me throw that out there just to get people perspective, like, because The Acolyte is garbage. Everyone knows it's garbage, but I wasn't angry. I just thought, this is so unbelievably awful that I can't believe what's. By the way, we're in the after show now, obviously, because we're not. I couldn't believe how absolutely terrible that show was in terms of like blocking and like story, just like generic storytelling.
Yeah.
Like it's like I hate you. No, I was gonna let her go. It's like but Captain America was obviously better than that, but it made me angry because I was so pumped because I thought, okay, if you don't have Captain America, at least if you have Winter Soldier teaming up with Falcon, going on missions, and you can have when you have Lamar and like Battlestar and U.S. Agent teaming up, and I thought this would be really cool, like to have them two different teams of guys fighting over the missions and stuff. I thought this will be a lot of fun. I thought it was going to be like Lethal Weapon, but two guys. Like I thought it was going to be like 48 Hours in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah,
you know, the in the same movie, like the same. You know what I'm saying? I thought, oh, this is going to be a lot of fun, and they chucked all the fun parts away, and it's all about this big political message about squatters. I'm like, okay, well, if I left on vacation for 5 years, if I went to, so I'm from Croatia. Well, like I was born here, but we're from Croatia. So let's say something happened with one of my relatives, distant relatives in Croatia, and I had to go there for 5 years. And then I come back and someone's living in my condo. I'm like, get out. Well, you weren't here for 5 years. I'm sorry. Did you pay did you pay any of this stuff? It's like, no, it's like, I paid for this. Like, it's my house.
Yeah, I didn't understand. They're trying to make a thing and think realistically what would happen. But like, if half the world is gone, there's a lot to go around. And wouldn't you just stay in your own home? There'd be all these abandoned homes. I don't understand where the dilemma came in. It didn't make any sense.
Right.
But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that's nonsense. But anyways, so what did Edward say? Hold on, what did he say? I'm still waiting for Savage or Smart Hulk. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't like Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. He doesn't seem to be a great guy in real life either, but I don't really judge by that. I don't care. I don't like him as Hulk. I liked the first guy. I liked Eric Bana or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought Eric Bana was very good.
Yeah.
And then when Edward Norton came in, I think Edward Norton is a very good actor. I don't care what they're like in real life. Again, remember, hashtag or asterisk. I don't care what people are like in real life at all. It doesn't affect anything to me. Even if the real life person said J-Man's trash, I'd be like, all right, well, whatever. Like if Schwarzenegger said J-Man was trash, I'd be like, well, Conan's still my favorite movie. So I don't care. But I like Mark or what's his face? Edward Norton. I think he's a good actor. I think he was cool. He wanted to have the final edits or whatever whatever the drama was on that movie. They didn't bring him back. Yeah. Well, ever since that Incredible Hulk movie, Hulk has just slowly declined into completely a garbage character. He was fine in those two Avengers pictures, the first couple. Then after that, he was completely garbage. This is why Endgame is not in my top movies, because half of it I think is really neat, and then half of it I think is kind of shitty. I don't like Hulk. I don't like Thor. I don't like the ending of Captain America just living his life out and not doing anything and not affecting the timeline. Yeah. It's like, I don't really like passing the shield on anyways. I don't like any of that. I hate Valkyrie. She's like my worst. I can't stand that character. Like I despise her. And I've seen that actress in the Creed movies and she's completely good. She's totally fine in the Creed movies. So obviously they've either told her to act shitty or told her to be a bitch or wrote it that way. I don't know, but like, I can't stand that character. I can't stand Jane Foster. I can't stand like half the people like that are involved in well, I guess she wasn't in Endgame. I don't like Captain Marvel in Endgame. I don't like, God, like pretty much like anyone who wasn't in the real Avengers movies. Like it's like, I don't care about any of those people. And I think that Quicksilver was dead. That's shit. He died in the Avengers. That was shitty. What else was shit? So there's a lot of shitty stuff. The cool part is getting the team together, going on the mission, having the multiple assignments, going back in time and revisiting things from other movies and changing the way that they work. Yeah. Loki doing his little stuff is really neat. So there's a lot of cool parts in that movie. But there's some shitty things. And I cannot stand the Loki TV series. I hate it. I absolutely despise. I didn't watch season 2. I'm not going to. I hate that show. I didn't like She-Hulk. What else? I liked one. I think out of the shows, the only one I liked was WandaVision.
Yeah.
Like I watched WandaVision twice. That's
Mm-hmm.
the only one. All the other ones I don't like. What other shows were there?
Lots, I think.
What's the time? Yeah, we still got time. List of MCU shows. Let me see. Oh, Agent of Shield. I like that show. Oh, I like Agent Carter. Agent Carter's good. Inhumans. Oh, that was terrible. Daredevil. Yeah, I like Daredevil. I like the real Daredevil show. There's 3 seasons of Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
I didn't even see season 2. Okay, so is this a hot take, people? I hate Jessica Jones. The person. I can't stand her stupid face. I hate
the woman? That
not the actress, but like the character. I hate her.
They wrote her too snarky. It's like she's just sitcom snarky. Or so
I can't stand her stupid face. I want to be a superhero. Then fuck off. Leave the show. Like, I don't want to be. I'm not a hero. Okay, get out. Like, what am I watching you for? That I hate that. That's like one of my. Luke Cage is awesome, especially for Bushmaster. We gotta get. Hold on. Let's just take a quick look at Bushmaster, Luke Cage. Oh my God, this guy was the freaking best. Holy shit. Oh my God, in the white. Yeah, that's it. Oh my God. I really like pissed off Jamaicans, man. It's just like the best. He came in, he's like, Luke Cage, and he's like, oh yeah, man, he is the best character. He's my favorite MCU. He's the best MCU villain. I friggin' love him. He's just the damn best. I hope this actor comes to a show. I will literally tell this actor he needs to come to a convention. I'll be like, buddy, you're the best villain, man. And it's not even his real accent. He faked the accent. It's a fake Jamaican accent. He's good because I thought it was real. I wish it was real, kind of. I wish he was really that guy, but anyway. Iron Fist was garbage. I don't like Defenders. Did you like that or no?
No, I didn't watch it.
Oh, I didn't like it. Punisher's boring. Runaways. I didn't watch it. Cloak and Dagger looked boring. Hellstrom. Oh my God, yeah, no, I didn't watch that. It looked boring.
Yeah.
Okay. WandaVision. I really like WandaVision. Oh, I hate Falcon Winter Soldier. Worst show ever. Loki's trash. What If is garbage.
Terrible.
Hawkeye. Yeah. Well, the lady, the main girl, I like her. That's about it. Moon Knight was terrible. Oh, no. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, yeah, it's awful.
This was terrible. Ms. Marvel, I actually like Iman Vellani, but like everything else was nothing happened.
It's disconnected, yeah.
It's disconnected. Nothing happened. I actually didn't hate Ms. Marvel, but just nothing happened. So I'm just like, I actually finished it. And I was like, but nothing happened. There's one episode where literally nothing happened. I was like, why was this even an episode of television? Like, this could just be...
The only good episode of that was episode 4. All sorts of shit happens in that. I was like, oh, it's a real show now. And then it went downhill after that.
Yeah, it's not good. She-Hulk is terrible. I actually like the girl who's She-Hulk, but she's a good actress, and but they wasted her, and then she became an idiot too. Again, I don't care what people say in real life. I know she said stupid stuff in real life. It doesn't bother me. Nothing anyone says in real life, even Rachel Zegler, nothing bothers me at all. I don't care. Yeah. But She-Hulk was a terrible show, and kind of it's like offensively bad. I only watched 1 or 2 episodes of this. It was boring. Loki's garbage. What If is garbage.
Echo. Jesus. Yeah.
Did anyone watch Echo? Nobody. No. Nobody watched it. Let me look at the viewership. 0. Oh my God, terrible. It says 0 on Wikipedia. 0 people watched it. Wow. Agatha All Along, I think 2 people watched that. I watched 2 episodes. I'm like, why is this a show? I like, is it Catherine Zahn? Is that the lady's name? Yeah, I like her. I think she's pretty funny. But then I'm like, why is there a show of this? I thought, well, maybe, and I also like Aubrey Plaza. Aubrey or
Aubrey Plaza. Yeah,
I like her, right?
isn't she in There's a new show with Seth Rogen. I don't like him, but like it's a
I
pretty
don't
funny
like
show.
her.
The Studio. It's
No.
it's about this. It's about this studio is trying to make money and they hire Seth Rogen. He's been working there all this time, and he wants to make artsy fartsy movies, but they want to make money. And they secure the rights to Kool-Aid, and he has to make the Kool-Aid movie. Like,
I'd love to
anyway,
make the Kool-Aid movie.
yeah.
And I'd definitely have a Waco joke in there just to be funny.
Well, no, it's then
She-Hulk was bad. Yeah.
Scorsese comes in and he pitches he wants to make a whole movie about Jonestown, which is the whole
Yeah,
Kool-Aid drinking the
that's the
Kool-Aid
cool.
thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you know that my friend's wife had a Jonestown party, like theme party. I'm like, really?
What the fuck?
Like, are you guys insane?
Did you know it wasn't Kool-Aid? It was what was it called? Um Fresh Aid or something like that. It wasn't Kool-Aid, it was a
It wasn't the
knockoff.
real Kool-Aid. I don't know,
Yeah.
but I know that they're most of them are just forced to drink it or they're just shot anyways.
Yeah.
CW Batwoman was almost decent with a good villain being an Insane Sister. Yes. Well, season 2 is the worst thing ever made. Season 1 is like not great, but it's not the worst thing ever made. And then season 2 is literally that Javicia Leslie.
Yeah.
She literally has her hair, and I like Misty Knight. I like that. I actually like the hair. You know, like when they have like the big hair. I think it looks good. You know, going back to like Cleopatra Jones or anything. I watch a lot of exploitation flicks, so I like the hair. They had the hair, and then she puts on the Batman mask, and the hair is there. I'm like, but that's very obvious. It's like, oh, is that Batwoman? Yeah, there she is.
Yeah.
It's like Pam Grier puts on like a mask. It's like, yeah, but I could tell that's Pam Grier. Like, think of Coffee, putting on a mask, but she has her fro. It's like, it's like, is that her? It's like, what the hell? And she's a homeless woman who finds the costume and then becomes Batwoman. I swear to God, that's the story.
Yeah,
she's literally a homeless
she left,
woman.
right? And then they had to recast her.
First of all, if you had to rank the top most attractive homeless people, she would be number 1. Yeah. I'm like, the best looking homeless because there's a lot of them around. I've never seen any of them look this good.
Yeah.
So my wife and I are like, it's looking pretty goddamn good for like a homeless person. Oh, God damn. It's like, what's going on here? My wife's like, she's got makeup on. I'm like, what? Like, what is? It's like, what is this? It's terrible. It's terrible. CW. I love CW. It's so terrible. Everyone wears high heels and has makeup on, and then they did this big thing at Supergirl. Oh, you shouldn't wear a dress. It's like, you all wear tight mini skirts. Like, every female in the CW show wears tight mini skirts and heels and has their hair done nicely and their eyelashes.
Right.
But Supergirl can't wear the dress because that's bad. It's like she wears normal clothes, like she wears skirts when she goes to the office.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a dumb show.
Yeah.
Stars, Spirits, like I said last time, the plethora of great classics. Yeah. You get to read all that. Yeah. I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That was a fun show. Legends of Tomorrow. Oh, yeah. The first season or 2 actually wasn't so bad of that one. Luke Cage season worth is Luke Cage. Okay, so look, I like blaxploitation movies. It's just a thing. I like the Luke Cage. Listen. It felt like modernized blaxploitation. I like that kind of stuff. I liked Misty Knight. I thought she looked good too. So definitely recommended for her. She lost the arm. I was like, for once I was disappointed. I was like, oh, she should have kept her arm, but she has to lose it for the comics. So, but anyways, I like her in it. I like the guy who plays Luke Cage, and I for sure as hell damn like the season 2 villain. That guy's like the super most badass guy ever. So I don't know, Mohammed. Do you like blaxploitation movies? If you do, then yes. If you don't, or you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't know. Maybe try it and see what you think. I don't know how Luke Cage did in generally. Did you like Luke Cage, Sean, the show, or
Liked it,
no?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's way better than Jessica Jones and all that.
yeah. I
Um,
don't like that. My only negative is that Jessica Jones is his girlfriend, and I can't stand her. He should have gone with Misty Knight. Um,
yeah, I thought Luke Cage was the second best of those shows. It was like Daredevil's the best.
oh yeah, Daredevil's
Um,
clearly the best. Yeah,
Punisher was awful.
Punisher's
Uh,
boring.
yeah.
Amazing
So
Spider-Man, Old Doctor Strange, Villain, Xanadu. Yep, awesome. Finish up. Hey, RR's here, Super Friends. What's going on? Super Friends assemble. Oh no, this is Wakanda. This to me, this is Wonder Woman now.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
boycotting Wakanda. I'm going with Wonder Woman on this one. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So if you like that kind of stuff, watch it. There's very minimal, like, I don't know if it matters to people if they say, oh, you know, the evil white man or whatever. Like, there's not really any of, there might be one or two things like that where they say it or whatever, and I think they say woke in it as well. So there's a couple of little stupid things, but it doesn't bother me because if it's in the context of a blaxploitation thing, then I'm okay with it. So anyways, yeah, and Misty Knight was pretty good. Best thing about Jessica Jones, David Tennant. Yeah, David Tennant's awesome. Now David Tennant is a complete nutcase in real life, by the way, but as the Doctor and in that show, he was very good. Spider-Man: Brave New Day is garbage. I don't know what that is. So
Brand New Day is the name of the new movie.
brand new.
Brand
What?
New
Oh,
Day is based on
with
thing.
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Jessica Jones season 1, Drive off the source material season, and the other 2 seasons weren't okay. I don't like Jessica Jones, and my wife hates her, so that's a tough call. Like, if my wife doesn't like something, then it's going to be tough for me to watch because we watch stuff together. We just finished watching the BBC Ghosts TV show. It's absolutely awesome. Highly recommend that show. Brand New Day. Yeah, Joe Doug, does it really matter what it's called? Sacrilege. Punisher season 1 was amazing. Okay, no, I watched about 3 episodes. They made him a real character. Yes, that's my problem. You pinpointed it, RR. You know me. I want the Punisher kills people. He's a hero that kills bad guys. Not whatever this was. That's why I didn't like the Thomas Jane movie. As soon as it's like he's got neighbors and stuff, and I'm like, what is happening here? Sean and I saw it in the theater, and we're like, what happened to this movie? First half an hour, we were high-fiving in the theater, like, fuck yeah, this is going to be badass. Yeah, here we go. And then it was like, he's like drinking and going to dinner and they're eating pasta. I'm like, what the hell is this? What happened?
There's a scene where John Travolta's wife orders the guy to kill the entire family. He's just supposed to kill Castle. He goes, kill the entire family.
Yeah,
and
that was good.
J-Man turned to me and he was like, that woman's going to be destroyed. And
that was Laura Herring. Laura Herring's good.
Yeah.
Watch Mulholland Drive. She's good. And I was like, oh, man, she's going to get her friggin' face shot off guaranteed in this movie. And then it was like he had a fire hydrant and he framed her. I'm like, what is happening? Like, oh, he's cheating on her and everything. And then someone said to me, it's like, oh, it's psychological. He's making the husband believe he's tearing down the husband psychologically.
I'm
like, I'm not retarded. I know what's happening. What I'm saying is that it sucks. It's like, Sean and I aren't questioning what's happening as though we don't understand the story. What I'm saying is this doesn't feel like the Punisher should just destroy these people. Like, what is happening? Punisher's a hero. Is Punisher a villain? What do you guys think of? I don't think so. He's a hero. He's
an anti-hero,
Yeah, to me, he's a hero, yeah. And Ray Stevenson was awesome. He was cool. I like Dolph Lundgren the best, to me. The final 3 episodes of season 1. Okay, yeah, the final 3 I have to watch. He'll always be Titus Pulo. I don't know. Was that in Rome or something, or one of those? I don't know. Agatha All Along, I didn't watch. I watched 2 episodes and stopped. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I'm not going to watch. Somebody on my channel wanted me to review this. It's not happening. If you're listening, buddy, I'm not reviewing this garbage thing. It's 0 out of 10 there. It's 0 out of 10. He's an anti-hero. Yeah.
Anti-hero, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's killing bad guys. Like he's not killing bad guys who stole from the 7-Eleven. You know, like he's killing like actual crazy bad guys. Like he's not going to kill the jaywalker. He's not going to kill the guy that cut you off on the, you know, or took your parking spot or keyed your car or something. Like he's, you know, he kills like actual bad guys. So to me, he's Agatha shit all. Agatha shit all. Yeah, Punisher is a serial killer. No. He's a serial hero. We just approve of his victims. He's not a hero, but he's the guy who finds fighting first. I think he's a hero. I'm sticking with hero. He's a hero. He's killing the bad guys. That's it. Listen, I've been reading Sergeant Fury. They're killing the bad guys. I don't know what to tell you, right? Like,
yeah,
he's a hero. Skip Spider-Man, yeah, I'll skip it. Daredevil Born Again is garbage, as we all know. Ironheart, I haven't seen it, but we know it's garbage, of course. Eyes of Wakanda, what is this? Wow, that'll be garbage. Marvel Zombies. I don't like Marvel Zombies.
No.
Wonder Man, yeah, that'll be garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'll tell you. See, I thought serial hero. There you go. I made it. Okay, Vision Quest. I have to put an asterisk. If it's the White Vision, I'm going to like it. Just to let everybody, I'll just give you guys a heads up right now. If Vision is the White Vision and Elizabeth Olsen is in it, there's a high probability that I'm going to like it. So you're going to have to just start getting yourself mentally prepared for me to like it. What's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
That's that cartoon, no?
Oh, it's garbage. Yeah, it's garbage. Yeah. Much better Elseworlds. Yeah. Captain America, Nick Fury and Captain America are both heroes. Yeah, I agree with that. But Nick Fury killed a lot of people. Yep, I like John Byrne. I like John Byrne. What do you want? He's awesome. There's like some of these people are like, oh, he's not that good. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, he's not that good. Okay, except that he is. I have the first appearance of White Vision off the rack, baby, off the rack. It's beat up to hell. I love the West Coast effect. And man, when Moon Knight appeared, you didn't care for White Vision? Joe Dog. Oh my God, you're killing me, buddy. Well, I gotta do the here. No, man, White Vision is where it's at. Believe me, you'll have to believe me on this one. He's where it's at. I'm telling you. There's just some things you'll just have to just believe me. Future Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Which one's this? Is that the same cartoon again? Stop it! Why is this still?
Yeah, well, you keep asking what it is.
But why is it announced? It hasn't even finished.
Like
okay, we have to look at Ironheart. Hold on, let's look at Ironheart.
Ironheart.
Oh, Sean, come on. that's the opinions expressed by Sean Shilcott do not necessarily reflect those of J-Man. Ironheart, J-Man, yeah. Ironheart. This is what I read. I read this one.
Okay.
Hold on, Ironheart.
The suit doesn't look great, and it's so CGI looking.
So I read this whole thing. I don't know how many issues it is. I read this. It's terrible. It was a terrible comic, and this looks really
terrible. Was she squatting or something? Or?
Yeah, it's very terrible. The problem is, the problem with these characters that you mentioned earlier is that they didn't go. So we're reading Iron Fist. So Iron Fist is this Friday, guys. It's awesome. It's all fighting, man. I'm telling you, you get the epic collection of Iron Fist. It's absolutely incredible. Like, it's so good. And the thing is that he goes to Kunlun for 10 years and trains with Thunderer and all these guys, fights the dragon, absorbs the dragon's energy, puts his both arms into the heart of the dragon, which is like a flame. It's literally like a flame thing in it, and it completely like makes his arms like iron, so he can call upon the energy of the dragon and become an Iron Fist. So he does that for 10 years, And then they're like, oh yeah, Colleen can become Iron Fist. Did she go to Kunlun for 10 years? Like, I don't understand.
That's tokenism. That's what
That's
I'm saying.
tokenism. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, Ironheart's thing is, so Tony Stark, okay, if it's MCU, it's what, the Gulf War, and if it's, well, it was really Vietnam, right? It would have been Vietnam at the time. Yeah. No, it would have been, or would he have been in World War? How old is Iron Man? When is Iron Man?
It was Vietnam, I think.
It was Vietnam in the
There's
comics.
something,
Okay.
a Korean War, maybe.
Maybe it was Korean War, though. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not an Iron Man guy, even though I have tons of Iron Man shit. So it doesn't matter. So he went and he got captured, and he was in that, trapped in that bunker. He had to figure out shit. So that's a lot to go through for a guy to then become Iron Man, and he had to be smart and get his way out of there. So the problem is that this little girl comes in. It's like, how can she be Iron Man? She didn't even go through anything.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm really smart, but that's not enough. There's a lot of smart people, but they're not Iron Man. That's the problem. Captain America was a loser. He kept trying to enlist. Finally, he was able to get in there. He went through many missions. He got the injection. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'm Captain America now, but you're not Captain America. I don't understand what you're saying. Like, you're not. This has something to do with Riri Williams or whatever. They could have her be a sidekick or something, or I don't know. It's just shit. Zombies bored me. Yeah, they bored. Well, I like zombie movies, but not zombies and other things. They're bottom of the monster barrel. Oh no, careful, Joe Dog. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. John Byrne is awesome. Yes, he is. His ego is large, correct. And issues with editors like Jim Shooter. Yes. Well, sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. Isn't Ironheart's rationale? She didn't face enough. She didn't face enough R, so she had to make people mistreat her so she could replace Tony Stark, giving her more money, no money, and other resources. I don't know. All of this stuff is like nonsense stuff. This is why nobody likes the character, because you know why nobody likes the character? Because it's not a character.
It's not a real character. That's No, that's what I'm saying. They're not real characters. If they were real characters, they'd have their own stories. They'd have their own villains. They'd have their own reason for being there. Some sort of chip on their shoulder that they're trying to, they're trying to overcome.
Yeah, they didn't do that. Good night, Mohammed. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's like, right. She didn't do anything. Tony Stark started pre-Vietnam and swiftly went to Vietnam and then started anti-communist stuff. Okay, so Iron Man 1, so they couldn't have been saying it was World War II.
No, it was probably the Korean War, which was 50s.
Yeah. So it had to be Korean War. Yeah, okay, so it was the Korean War then. I'm okay with updating stuff if you're updating the character, as long as you're not changing the full thing around or whatever. Captain America can stay because he was frozen over, so they just keep extending how long he was frozen till. So instead of being frozen for 20 years, he's frozen for 40 years or whatever, whatever, 60 years or, whatever, when it's going to be 2050 and Captain America, oh man, he was frozen for fucking 50 years. Holy shit. Or like 80 years or 90 years or whatever. Ironheart TV show. So let's see what that looks like. TV show. What the hell is this?
Oh no.
Oh my god, who is that guy? Oh, here you go. Here's Ironheart. No, this is fake, right? This is all fake. This looks fake. Ironheart first. That's fake.
Oh no, it's coming out in a few months.
What, really?
Yeah, like June.
No way. Oh my god.
There's zero hype for it.
Wow, really?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let's take a look at Echo. Echo TV show. I don't think anyone watched this. Yeah, nobody watched this. She has no legs or something, right?
I can't remember. I guess so. She's also deaf or something.
No, yeah, she has no legs. Or does she have legs?
I missed that. She.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Like that's brutal. That's terrible. That's not exciting at all. We're in the world of the MCU, but it's not even MCU. It's more like M shit you. Like, Like I like, you know what's funny? Actually, I love female characters.
Yeah.
I love female. Supergirl, Wonder Woman, uh, Jean Grey, Dazzler. I like Storm. Like Rogue is one of my favorites. Like I love the female heroes. And so, what are they making all these random people for? Like, why didn't they? Why didn't they do? Like, I don't understand. Oh, it was canceled.
It's coming out June 24th of this year. That's what it's scheduled for.
Sean says June. Edward says no.
No, I
This
think
character
they're gonna
sucks.
dump it. They're not gonna promote it.
Remember Moon Knight had the Moon Knight? What was the girl's name? Moon Knight.
I can't
Layla?
remember.
Is that her?
So
Oh,
Ironheart is
terrible.
scheduled to premiere on Disney Plus on June 24th, 2025, and will consist of 6 episodes.
Wow.
It is the conclusion of Phase 5. I didn't even know we're in Phase 5.
I didn't know that either. What the heck is this? Oh yes, this was in Moon Knight. This creature. Yeah, here's the first female Egyptian superhero, Sean.
Boom. Are you an Israeli superhero?
Are you?
Yes, I am. And then she does a posing like that, and then that's it. She doesn't do anything else.
It's absolutely terrible. She looks good here though. Oh wow, look at this. Where's that? How come this wasn't in the show? What the hell's going on? I was like, who's this person? I watched all of Moon Knight. I don't remember this. I don't remember her in this show. Yeah, look at this. What the heck, man? Don't these people have agents? Where's the agent? Where's her agent? He should come on and say, it's like, why does she look like a goof? It's like, I don't understand what's going on. Look how this is terrible. What is this crap?
That's a big posing or whatever.
Oh, this was terrible. Oh my god. Oh, do you remember? Sorry, Echo. I love Donna Troy. Yes, Donna Troy, and I love She-Hulk. I agree with both those. Echo has a prosthetic leg. Okay, in Punisher season 1, we see what a huge disadvantage that is for sure. Amputee soldier gets beaten up by a small guy, manages to knock his fake leg off. Yeah, remember when She-Hulk joined the Fantastic Four? Yes, I do.
Yep.
John Troy's first comic book crush. Awesome. She's awesome. I remember when Power Man Luke Cage joined FF? Yes, I do. Yep. Ethan Hawke was the best thing about. Yes. I liked Ethan Hawke in that, actually. Yeah, he was all right. I liked that actor. Is that Andor? Oh no, who's the guy who plays Moon Knight? Is that
yeah? It's
is that Andor?
No, it's not Andor. It's the other guy. Poe.
I'm sorry. That's what I meant. I meant Poe. I confused those two non-characters. No, I like Rogue One, but I don't care about Andor. The thing is, I like Rogue One as a solo movie that's just on its own, that you can just watch if you want to or skip if you want to. I don't want there to be Rogue One things. I don't want there to be solo series of people. I don't want, like, even though I like Donnie Yen, I don't need Donnie Yen's. Like, it's a fun what if movie that's Oscar Isaac. Yeah, that's it. I confused the two. I forgot Andor is a different person. I didn't watch Andor, of course, because it's just boring. I tried. I really tried, guys.
I finished it finally.
You finished it?
Yeah, the last 3. I said this before. The last 3 episodes were like a real show, but it's still not great. But there's forward momentum. I honestly don't watch the first 3 episodes. That's what kills people. If you watch the last 3 episodes, it's a little bit more interesting. Because, like, he has to join these rebels that don't trust him, and they have to go on this heist and all that.
Oh, okay.
That was neat. It's still not Star Wars, but, But there's a new season coming out, like, now or something.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it, man. I can't. Yeah. I can't. My wife hates my wife only likes the original trilogy and Rogue One and hates everything else.
Yeah.
Like, even prequels and the Ewok movies, and she just hates all of it. So like I have to watch it on my own. It's like I can watch original trilogy or Rogue One, or I can watch Phantom Menace because she likes Jake Lloyd, and that's the only pass that movie got. But like she hates Hayden Christensen, she hates Natalie Portman.
Well, yeah.
So you're pretty much done with
they are pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate Hayden Christensen. I'm sorry. I hate him. I can't stand his stupid face. I hate every second he's on screen. I want him to die. I wish they could delete him and just have Obi-Wan Kenobi walk around. Like, Obi-Wan Kenobi is awesome. He's like, you're supposed to be the chosen one. I'm like, Obi-Wan, just leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's not the chosen. I don't know what he is. Leave him alone. I like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like Count Dooku because it's Christopher Lee. I like Mace Windu because it's Sam Jackson. I like Yoda because everyone likes Yoda. I don't like Padme at all. I wish she'd just die fast and just get out of the movie. I don't like Hayden Christensen. I know a lot of our friends love him. A lot of our buddies, or a couple of buddies that we have, they really love him a lot. So I try not to, I'm okay with him, I guess. Like, I've seen episode 2 and 3 many times. I've seen episode 2 more than even episode 3. Episode 3 has the great visuals, but Phantom Menace is my favorite of those newer ones. And no one likes the sequels. My wife hates those. So I think she hates them all equally, though. She doesn't hate them more. So she just hates it all. The prison arc story on Andor was awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Main character is boring. He is boring. I see his face and I get bored immediately. I don't like him at all. He's boring. It's all boring. That's why Star Wars is brutal. It used to be exciting.
Yeah.
Oh.
That Starfighter thing I have no interest in.
Which one?
The movie they announced again. They announced another movie.
Oh, I didn't watch that. You know what I did watch? I did watch Mr. Grizzly, and I think Pierce. I watched you guys. If you're still here, I watched you guys talk about the Star Wars. That's the only. I only get information from him. I literally because the Gatekeepers Alliance, and Mr. Grizzly says. Like Clobby, he'll make fun of people's names. Like, he'll say the wrong name.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it's the wrong name. So I thought it was the real name because I was trying to find some of these channels and I couldn't find it. I was like, what is this? I was like, this. And I know some of them are fake, and I should have known that they were fake. But like, I thought maybe they weren't fake names, so I was looking it up, and I'm like, I can't find this. I can't find this channel, and so I asked them. I actually commented on what I said. Can you guys help me out? Is this really? I was like, can you tell me the real name of this channel? I was like, I don't know. And this one guy helped me out. Like, I thought he says the channel's names and makes it funny, but I thought maybe they were the real. I know one of them was fake. Where there's that guy Kyle Katarn or something. He's the spitting coffee guy.
Yeah, I know who that guy is. He's weird looking.
Yeah, that guy. He calls them Ku Klux. And then I wasn't sure. I'm like, that can't be if that's not the real channel name, right? So then I thought maybe it was KKK Qatar or something. I was trying to search. I'm like, okay, this is not it. And it's like, no, that's not his channel's name. I thought maybe it was like some play on words. He was trying to be funny. And then sex Star Wars sex. I was like,
Star Wars Explained, yeah.
Explained. I thought it was a thing because they showed all these pictures, and the guys dressed up as Princess Leia, and the wife is like, I do it. And I thought that's what the channel was called. I was like, I can't find this channel. So I was going back and I couldn't find it. So I said, guys, I said, this is a serious question. I'm not being funny. I said, what is it? Is it actually called Star Wars Explained? I don't know. I can't find it. The guy's like, no, that's not what it's called. I was like, but I thought that was the real name of it. I was like, okay, I was laughing at myself because I'm just, I don't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't find any of these shill channels. And then I was like, okay. And I figured out the secret now. You have to like, I hate spell check corrections. Yeah. Padme never ages, but Anakin does. Yeah. I feel romance isn't in there. Yeah, that's fine. Look, people like those movies and that's cool. So it is what it is. It's part of the Star Wars series, whether I like it or not. So it doesn't matter. It's considered canon. So I'm good with that. I'm not saying that everything, like if everything is canon, it's canon. Like to me, everything George Lucas had a hand in is canon, whether I like it or not. So I'm allowed to not like something that's canon, right? Like I can say I don't like Police Academy 5 that much, but I mean it's in continuity,
Right.
with right. So
Yeah.
just because I don't like Attack of the Clones that much, I don't hate Attack of the Clones, but I don't like it that much. It's okay. That doesn't mean it's not part of Star Wars. So that's the way I look at it. I'm allowed to not, I don't like lots of things. I don't pick any, Hellraiser. I don't like Hellraiser 7 or whatever. Well, it's still part of Hellraiser,
Yeah.
Halloween. And it's like, I don't like Halloween 6. Well, it's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, all right. Wednesday, we're going to be doing Abraxas. Sean, what do you got going on?
I got a new G.I. Joe video coming up tomorrow.
G.I. Joe.
And a whole bunch of different, I can't even remember what I posted today, but it was Dragon Slayer. And yesterday, I posted an Indiana Jones video with the first 2 further adventures of Indiana Jones up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, lots of great comic book stuff on my channel. So stay tuned.
All right, cool. So yeah, Abraxas on Wednesday, and then Friday, Iron Fist. Sunday, He-Man, the Toys of He-Man. Oh my God, that's gonna be so awesome! I can't wait. This stream is gonna be 70 hours long. It's gonna be 3 days long. We're gonna go through every toy. What? That's my favorite one.
That's the best.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right, folks. Thank you for everyone for being here. I know the last like 37 minutes was like off topic, but we did get our Avengers stuff in. So I don't mind doing a little bit of after show. I think that's funny. Whatever issue I have with, can I just consider Sheldon being alternate universe story makes it easier? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. You could skip, My wife doesn't like Police Academy 3 for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. It's so weird. It's like, no, 1 to 4. So we got to do the Police Academy series. It's like ranking the police. Oh my God, ranking the police academies.
I saw them all in the theater except for Moscow. I saw them all in the theater, yeah.
What?
Moscow I saw
How did you see? You saw them in the theater?
I saw them all in the theater.
Not part 1.
Yeah,
you saw part 1 in the theater?
I saw part 1. I don't know how. They must have not cared or something, but I saw them all. Yeah.
No, 1 is a bit on the raunchier.
Yeah.
The other ones are okay.
The fellatio joke went way over my head.
Yeah.
No, I saw it.
Yeah, and she's got the.
My cousin took me to see that. She took me to see like Gremlins and all that shit too. So I don't know. She was in her 20s at the time. And she didn't care.
Yeah, I saw Gremlins in the theater.
Was it R here? I don't know.
Nah, I saw. My mom took me to Gremlins.
No, but like Police
Academy.
Like what would it
might be there? There's definitely there's nudity and stuff too. Well, that doesn't mean anything because nudity wasn't because I saw
there's nudity in the beach. That
yeah. So yeah, maybe not. Okay, well that's crazy. I wouldn't have seen any of those. There's the Police Academy 4 poster though, right there.
Yes, it's awesome. Yeah,
I love Police Academy. Police Academy 4 is awesome. All right, guys, thanks for watching, everybody. See you on Wednesday.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.